best price instantly.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
call 800-632-8895 for more details.
The new year is almost upon us, and it's time to start thinking about New Year's resolutions and things we want to improve in 2026. And if you aren't happy with your old, inefficient windows or doors, call my friends at WeatherTight Windows. Transform the look of your home with the new hurricane-resistant sliders or modern windows. Nobody in Tampa Bay knows window doors better than WeatherTight Mike. Request a free consultation and happy holidays from WeatherTight Mike and me, Mike Elda.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury. Addiction is hard. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-250-7807. 800-250-7807. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-250-7807.
Holidays are a great time to get engaged because all the family's already together. At Gold and Diamond Source, they've got thousands of diamonds to choose from in their jewelry wonderland. Looking for a gift that says forever? Find stunning engagement rings, diamond earrings, diamond bracelets, the most stylish gold fashion, and plenty for men in their new men's and watch department. There is something for everyone on your list, and don't settle for anything less than perfection. At the Gold and Diamond Source, they make it easy to give a gift they'll never forget. Their experts have the perfect, luxurious gift for everyone without dealing with that mall madness. Gold and Diamond Source has been America's trusted jeweler for over 40 years. Finance your purchase with 0% interest for up to 5 years. You could even get a $5,000 diamond for only $84 a month. Visit the Gold and Diamond Source today and make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a favorite movie. Although there is a downside, John Travolta, and that is that I have had an unnatural disdain for the movie Forrest Gump and the actor Tom Hanks ever since they won Best Picture over Pulp Fiction in 1994. Can you give me any advice in getting over that? Because if anyone would take it personally, I would think it would be Quentin Tarantino and or John Travolta. Yet because I treasure that movie so much, every time I see Tom Hanks now, I'm in a fit of rage.
Well, I love you for saying that and never get over it.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
That's what it says on the tattoo. Also, Tampa Wind Cup.
Unfortunate.
And that's on the back. Good afternoon. It's like Christmas Eve up in this piece as we are set for Drew and John Save Christmas tomorrow. Walmart, Tampa Road, Oldsmar. We are collecting new and unwrapped toys, bikes, games, Nerf balls, sports cars, Frisbees or flying discs. Generically, they're not all Frisbees. You know, Whammo Corporation has a registered trademark on the term Frisbee. So if you have a flying disc and it does not say Whammo on it, you just got a flying disc. You ain't got no Frisbee. Just like Duncan has a copyright on the yo-yo. So if you've got a yo-yo, but it's not a Duncan brand, I don't even know what you got. I wanted to have proficiency with the yo-yo so badly, but I was bad at it. One of the greatest toys I ever received, and this is an obscure toy from the 1970s, if not 80s, the Yo Ball. It was a mechanized yo-yo for dip craps like me who lacked the dexterity to flick their finger down and then flick their finger back up, making the yo-yo return to your hand. The Yo Ball was a ball with a string, and the little mechanics in there somehow worked to where if you flick the ball down, it would automatically climb back up to your hand. I would amuse myself with my Yo Ball in my room for hours. True.
What was the thing where was it the Whammo where you would squeeze two like bars together and a ball in a wheel in the center would roll down and roll up like a poor man's yo-yo.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what that was called, but I love the hell out of that thing.
Okay, yeah.
What was that thing called that I used to play with all the time when I was 14? Oh yeah, my penis. That's what it was. I always forget the name of that. Thank you very much to Sending Show for setting us up for success. Thanks to JP and Johnny B and Mike Calta and crew for starting the broadcasting day here on 102.5 The Bone. Really, really super excited about tomorrow. I hope you'll make it out there. Every little bit helps. When I look at the warehouse full of bicycles that the Pinellas County Toys for Tots organization sent me last year, it blows me away at just how many people care about people they've never met before. It's pretty awesome. And if you think about all of the kids out there who have no Christmas, have no means for Christmas, etc., you got a real opportunity to show somebody you care. When I saw the video of those bicycles, I thought about all the kids riding those bicycles, and whether they know it or not, there are people out there who showed that they have so much compassion toward their fellow man that they would give a gift to a kid they've never met before, a kid they might never meet. I think of Mark Stutzman, our good buddy Mark Stutzman, who every year buys a new video game system to give to some family he's never met before.
Nice.
That's what it's all about. Drew Saves Christmas. John and Drew Save Christmas. The godmother, the birth mother, if you will, of Drew Saves Christmas will join us at 10:30. My former work wife, Stephanie Sabota. Furman Chevy will be kicking the whole thing off at 10, and we have special guests aplenty tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. We're here to talk about today. Let's live for today. And already someone's calling us at 800-771-1025. What a gift that someone is calling us. By the way, his name is Maurice. My name is Drew, and we are Drew Garabo Live. Hello, good afternoon. Who are you?
My name's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Is that with an A or an H?
H.
Very well done. I'll speak with you then. If you were an A, I would have to hang up on you immediately. I don't recognize Sarah's with A's. What's up?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you guys know the name of that toy you were thinking about with the wheel.
Oh yeah, Mo was talking about the toy where you got like a metal bar on each side or whatever.
Yep. It's from the 60s, and it's called the Wheelo.
The Wheelo.
Oh, see, I said
Wheelo.
whammo.
Wheelo.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Wheelo.
Wheelo.
Well, they were up all night on that one, Drew.
Well, yeah, I mean, you think this was before the days when a marketing crew would sit in a conference room and come up with things like branding.
Yeah, Wheelo.
Right?
Yeah,
the neat thing was it took no skill at all. Zero.
Yeah, it was like a yo-yo for talent.
Wheelo. Oh man,
There was no way it was coming off. You were going to be able to do it.
That is something else. Thank you so much. I don't know why. I don't know why we couldn't think about that, but yeah.
It was fun.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that, young lady.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day, Sarah with an H. The real way to
Take
spell
care,
Sarah.
guys.
Thank you. I don't recognize Sarah Oz.
Man, you know, she was easy in high school. She knew everything about the Wheelo. She wasn't looking for a challenge, Drew.
She didn't name the damn thing, Mo.
Oh, she was kicking it out wide.
She just called to give us information.
Oh,
She's not the one who's like, I'm going to name this thing Wheelo. She's not a layup. You know, she had information that we did not. Well, she joined us, and you can too. Our number is 800-771-1025. Toy Drive tomorrow. Wrench Fest is on Saturday at Riveters. I'll be out there around 3 in the afternoon. I was out there a couple of years ago with my buddies, Donnie and Jimmy. They've got Riveters. They've got 2001, a couple of other properties in town. And Wrench Fest is awesome. A lot of classic cars. Some listener, sorry I don't remember your name, sir, drove my favorite American car out to the one 2 years ago. I think it was an 87.5 Grand National, the Buick Grand National, the GN. It might have been a GNX, but I don't think so. That is by far and away the greatest American production car ever in the history of American production cars. Better than, in my opinion, better than the 67 Camaro, which is great. Better than the 57 Corvette, which is also great. This is just a beast of an American car. So I'd love to see you out there again, sir. I believe I'll be emceeing or judging the Miss Wrench Fest contest. If you like seeing girls in like Betty Boop type pinup outfits with tattoos and whatnot, and who doesn't really, come on out there at 3:00. Toy Drive, Wrench Fest. Todd Wright's going to join us in a moment. We'll talk about his golf outing on Saturday, and he's going to give us some rock solid parlays for tonight. We'll cover Andy Dick. I just got to put myself on blast real quick. I have to. I like pointing out my own shortcomings and foibles, and this is definitely one of them. So I meal prep. I have learned that if I do not prepare my late lunch / early dinner, my final meal at 6:00, 6:30 every day, then just like most, I am prone to making bad food choices.
Yeah,
which are fun, but they don't feel good afterwards. If you're a man of advanced age like myself, who is somewhat concerned about obesity and health, then you try to eat well when you can, right? So every day, just about before I come to work, I'll fix myself some quinoa and a chicken breast, maybe some fish and some Brussels sprouts and broccoli. Today it was a piece of salmon and some roasted broccoli. So I have found that there are two kitchen items that get out of control. And I don't know if your kitchen is like this. Mine is, and I can't help but think I'm not the only one. Two things. Number one, how many goddamn Yeti cups do I need? And why can't I find? I have 14 of these giant cups, right? I've got 17 lids, and none of the lids match any of the cups. This is a phenomenon.
Yeah.
How did this happen? How did I end up with such a collection of cups, none of which have a matching lid? It's like someone broke into my house to punk me, replaced all the lids that actually fit on these cups with lids that don't fit on these cups. It is astonishing. So that's number one. The second item is Tupperware. Yeah. I've got about 17 Tupperware containers, from bowls to elongated rectangular things, and I've got about 19 lids. None of the lids match any of the Tupperware. How? So today, this is insane that this happened like this. Today I fixed my salmon. All right? Now, like an idiot, I left last night's Tupperware container in my car.
Ooh.
And it had swordfish and Brussels sprouts in it.
Oh.
And I didn't realize it until I was about to place my fish into a container and realize, my favorite container is still stinking up my GTI. So I go to the cupboard, not to get an old dog a bone, but to find a goddamn Tupperware container. And I realize I don't have a suitable sized Tupperware that's got a right lid on it. The only one I have is an enormous, like Sarah probably baked 2 dozen or a baker's dozen cupcakes and brought it over to my house and left this enormous blue Tupperware thing. That's the only one with a lid that I can find, right? And all I have is one piece of salmon and like maybe 10 broccoli florets. So I'm like, F it. This is what I'm going to bring no one's going to see it. No one's ever in the office, right? So I come in to work, make my usual stop by JoJo's office, talk with her for a little bit. She's been gone the last couple of days. Things aren't right if I don't talk to JoJo. So I talk to Joj, and I'm like, walk with me for a second to the break room. Well, wouldn't you know it, as I'm walking my dorky-ass beacon of loserdom, not JoJo, but the Tupperware container, to the fridge, 2 of the most attractive females in this building, Paxson and Felicia, are just gabbing away at the Keurig machine. And I walk up and they both look at my enormous Tupperware container and start dying laughing.
Unfortunate.
It's like the kid who's got, instead of a backpack, the kid who's got like a duffel bag at school. That's what I felt like. The biggest loser in the world. They're like, what is up with that Tupperware? And I had to explain to them what I'm explaining to you now, which is I can't find any of the lids to my appropriate size Tupperware.
You might as well have walked in with it wrapped in a Publix.
I know.
Publix bag.
That would have been better. That would have been at least somewhat cool because Publix is cool in Florida. And then they're like, well, you're not going to microwave that salmon at work, are you? I said, I most certainly am when there's only one person here, and he doesn't matter. It's Mo. Hey, Drew Garabo Live, who are you?
I know who it is.
Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Hey, Drew. So I wanted to bring up a topic about meal prepping.
Okay.
I see a lot of videos online and stuff like that. And as someone that kind of meal preps but has restaurant background, one of my pet peeves when people meal prep is they do it for an entire week.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then towards the end of the week, they go, it's so hard to get through my meal prep because I'm sick of the same thing over and over again. I'm like, no, your chicken's bad.
Yeah,
you have to make sure to. So I wanted to say I'm proud of you for meal prepping every single day and being safe.
Thank you. Yeah, I respect the people who are so type A that they plan all their meals out on a Monday or a Sunday night and they make their meals for the week. But yeah, like you said, you get to Tuesday or Wednesday, you know what you're having, and you're just like, ugh. I like to buy fresh seafood and then make it because I got some time during the day. I don't have to come in here till like 12, 1, sometimes 1:30. So I have the luxury of prepping. People who work real jobs, they prep whenever they can. They got to leave the house at the ass crack of dawn,
Yeah.
Well,
totally.
Thank you, Abigail.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Have a great day. Are you an Abigail? I'm sorry if I called you that and you're not one.
I am. Drew, you don't recognize my voice, and that's kind of upsetting.
Oh, Abby from formerly of Caliente, Abby.
Yes.
Hey, it's good to speak with you. Great to hear from you. I love that you're listening.
Yes.
I miss you out there.
Yeah, I've been actually since the whole Spotify being I've been on a big anti-AI kick.
Hell yeah.
And I've kind of blacklisted Spotify. I've been listening I've been trying to live life like the 90s. So radio, television, all that kind of stuff.
Well, listen, your Luddite leanings have led you to me, which I absolutely love. So thank you. Keep doing that, will you?
All right, will do. I'll talk to you later, Drew.
You sure will. Peace and love. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, Drew, I'm right there. I'm sorry.
I was going to say it's you. Hey.
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Drew,
I'm right there with you on the containers and the lids. I mean, I got a cabinet full, and I can never match them up. It's
How does
crazy.
that happen? Hey, and
I have no idea.
I bet, like me, Nelly, there was a time when you threw out all the mismatched ones, and you said, "Okay, I have solved this problem." And then I truly believe aliens are coming down here, Nelly, and they're replacing all of our appropriate lids with lids that don't match anything because they want to drive us crazy.
It's insane. I equate it to the missing socks in the dryer.
Boom.
You know?
Nailed
my
it.
goodness.
It's the same damn thing. Thank you, man. Look at that. It's such a unifier that extreme right-leaning Nelly, who often calls to make fun of my pussy-ass liberal ways and opinions, we find common ground on the beauty of mismatched Tupperware. Thank you, sir. Hello there. Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. Hey, Drew. How you doing today?
Oh, very well. Thank you. And yourself?
Doing great. Thank you.
Good.
I just wanted to say thank you for doing God's work here in the holidays, first off. And I was going to say, like the previous caller, your reward when you get to heaven is you're going to find all your mismatched socks and all the Tupperware containers with the lids. And everything matches up perfectly for you.
I just want to know why. I don't even need all the lids. I just need to to know what happened. Like, that's the only thing. I don't need to know the meaning of life. You know, I don't need to know about what lies beyond. I just want to know what happened. You know, the supreme being, higher power, Holy Father, Mother Superior, whomever sits me down and goes, okay, let's have a little heart-to-heart. You know how you never were able to find a Tupperware lid? Yes. It's because your next-door neighbor kept breaking into your house and replacing all of the lids. That's how you drive someone crazy.
Oh, sure.
It's like Bill Murray in Caddyshack. When, you know to do a guy like that is you just take a little rusty knife and you sever his Achilles tendon and he'll have everything right. He'll quit the game. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Good afternoon, Drew. This is Scott. How are you?
Hi, Scott. Buenas tardes to you. How you doing, man?
Doing fine. Hey, just calling from over here in Sebring, and I wanted to first start off by thanking you for what you do every year.
Oh, thanks.
During Christmas, Drew Saves Christmas, and I know I've listened a long time, and the Apple a Day thing you were doing.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff.
Thanks, man.
I think probably find a lot of joy in giving. And the reason I called you is that I didn't know maybe I do something over in Highlands County called Ag Angels. We have a website, agangels.org. And we raise money every year for the local schools in Highlands and Hardy County and other vetted organizations that we deal with. And
cool.
Last year we raised $171,000, and we're a 100% pass-through charity. We don't take any expenses out of any donations. And would love for you to check us out sometime, but kind of doing a little bit like you're doing over here and helping out those that are less fortunate. So God bless you. And
I'm sorry, what was your first name, Scott, did you say?
Yes, sir.
Scott
Yes.
Kerouac?
Yes, sir.
No relation to Jack Kerouac.
No, I get asked that a lot. He spells his name with an
Little
E,
different.
but
You got an eye on yours.
Yeah, a little bit different, but
Yeah, I just Googled you. That's how I found out. Our Ag Angels, agangels.org, and they provide essential items like new clothes, shoes, blankets, and toiletries for needy kids during the holidays, often including siblings. That is beautiful that you're doing that, my man. Keep it up, and I'm glad you're listening to the show, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you and yours, Drew.
Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate that. Kerouac. Not Jack Kerouac, mind you, like On the Road. Anytime I can't hear Jack Kerouac's name without thinking of that 10,000 Maniacs song, Hey Jack Kerouac. I love Natalie Merchant.
Hey, Jack Kerouac, I think of your mother.
What are you laughing at?
Because I hated the 10,000 Maniacs.
What do you mean you
and
hated
I
the
hated Natalie Merchant.
What?
Natalie Merchant is the female Elvis Costello to me.
Exactly. A legend.
You hate so pretentious.
You can't
hate Jack Kerouac. She's all over that Lilith Fair doc.
I bet she is. I bet she is. You can't watch the Lilith Fair documentary, tell me to watch the Lilith Fair documentary, and then disrespect Ms. Merchant on my program, mister. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. She walks so that Jewel could run. Hello, who are you?
Jewel couldn't run
Hello,
with
is
them
it me?
big old bitties.
Just give herself a couple black eyes.
Yes, she would.
Hey, what's up, man?
Drew, is that you? Hello?
Hello?
Am I on? Am I on?
Hello?
Hello? Drew, is that you?
I don't hear anything.
I wanted to comment on the mismatched Tupperware.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How are you, sir?
Hello?
Hello. Are we still battling?
Were we?
I wanted to comment on the Tupperware.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
The guy beat me to the socks, but I was going to reference Ren and Stimpy's the Gargoyle episode.
Hello?
Hello.
You there, guy?
Yes, I am here. Are you there? Hello. Yeah, I wanted to reference the mismatched Tupperware. That is pretty absurd, but the guy beat me to the socks. Do you remember that Ren and Stimpy episode where they were talking about the lost mismatched socks from Gargoyle? Hello?
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 Hey, what's up, man?
Hello?
You there?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, what's up?
Hello?
Hi. God, could you stop saying freaking hello, man? I'm trying to talk to you, bro.
All right, well, I was trying to reference the Tupperware, and the guy beat me to the missing socks. And do you remember Ren and Stimpy, that absurd show that shouldn't have been on Nickelodeon? Hello?
Hi. God, will you stop? Yes, I remember the Ren and Stimpy show with Log and whatnot, but if you could just stop freaking saying hello, that'd be great.
Hello?
Cut it out, dude. It's not funny anymore.
You guys are great. Well, it was the Gargoyle episode. Remember where all the socks ended up on Mars on Gargoyle? Hello?
Todd Wright joins us next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning hit the road to take on the New Jersey Devils. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Right shoulder blockage now. Earlier vehicle fire 75 south at 19th Avenue. Traffic flow much smoother. However, flow is slow southbound south of Big Bend Road, so be prepared to brake. Crash, meanwhile, Fowler Avenue westbound toward 46th Street. 275 south has a multi-vehicle incident past Ashley Drive up to the right shoulder. This is Eric with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook. Tampa.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Santa has checked his list twice, and you're on the Hard Rock Bet Nice list. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you'll find $150 in bonus bets on top of your winnings stuffed in your stocking. Now that's holiday magic, and it only happens at the Hard Rock Bet. Download the app now on your iPhone or your cell phone, or simply go to the website hardrock.bet and start gambling on NFL, NBA, golf, UFC, and so much more. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 833-PLAY-WISE.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
Becoming a nurse is not just a New Year's resolution. It can change your life, like it did for these Jersey College graduates.
The school has so much to offer, and they really believed in me.
I had all the support and more that I possibly needed.
This experience was a life changer for me.
Start your nursing education at Jersey College. Classes begin in January, but the application window is closing fast. Visit us at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, where we're decking our halls with deals for all month long during Toyotathon. Drive a new Tacoma, $249 per month, with full-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get your best price instantly. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Hey folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? That's like waiting for gas to hit $1.25. Sure, it might happen, but how long are you going to sit on empty? Meanwhile, home prices just keep climbing. Marry the house, date the rate. You can always refinance later when the timing is right. And don't forget, I've got programs with 0 down payment, low down payment options. And if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
Football season is here, and Hooters is your game day HQ. Catch all the action with ice-cold $6 Big Daddy Buzz, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Or grab a wings to go at originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Join Bud Light and 102.5 The Bone this Sunday from 2 till 4 at Whiskey Wings on East Bay Drive in Largo. Enjoy Bud Light drink specials and win a big screen TV. Visit BudLightFootball.com for details.
Injured? The system's not built for you. We are. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt Electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. A cold front went by today, so mostly clear and a cold night tonight. We'll see lows by daybreak about 45 to 50. Lots of sunshine coming up on Friday. Nice bounce back with high temperatures rising into the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
By the way, lest anyone have sympathy for that idiot that called right before the break, the Gargalon, clearly a noble attempt at a D's Nuts joke. He was trying to get me to say Gargalon so that he could say Gargalon D's Nuts, which is why I had no problem whatsoever obfuscating his phone call and messing with him and saying hello. So, lest you think that that happened to some innocent, innocuous caller with noble intentions, he had noble intentions. No noble intentions.
Oh. Better song than We Are the World?
Much.
And it inspired We Are the World. Better song.
The drumming just seems off in this song for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I would never have said that until my good friend Todd Wright told me that Phil Collins is doing the drumming on this song.
Yes, he is.
A massive song. You need a drummer. Who you going to besides Collins? Come on, man.
It's so bitter, too, that Led Zeppelin blamed their bad set on Phil Collins at Live Aid in Philadelphia. Give me a break. You could really do 6 Degrees of Phil Collins. For as much as you hate him, how connected he was to everything.
You're right.
Good gosh.
Earth, Wind, and Fire connection with Philip Bailey from Easy Lover.
Good song.
Very good song.
Good song.
Philip Bailey's half as good. The Don Johnson, Philip Michael Thomas connection because Phil was on Miami Vice.
Rat Race.
Yep. Wow, look at you.
Yeah. Also, the list of names who made one or more appearances in episodes of Miami Vice at the height of that show.
Huge.
Before we knew who many of them even were.
It was a who's who. I think Glenn Fry even appeared on the show in addition to adding
You Belong
Smugglers.
to the City.
Oh, that and Smuggler's Blues.
Correct. Around the time he also got his Pepsi deal.
Yep.
Who's drinking Pepsi because Glenn Fry is drinking Pepsi?
Nobody. His name is Todd Wright. I was a fan of his radio program when I was in Orlando. I would frequently drive home from my night show. I don't even remember what we aired after my night show. Probably like Love Lines or
the guy who talked about aliens.
Art
Did you
Bell.
have that? I think you aired Art Bell.
We had Art Bell for a hot minute. We had Love Lines, and then there was like a different version of Love Lines. Was it called Love Phones with Dr. Judy? Does that ring a bell with anyone? Like a syndicated sex call-in show, Dr. Judy Love Phones. Yeah,
I think you're warm.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely correct. Love Phones with Chris Jagger and Dr. Judy Kurlansky until 1993. So, I guess that would add up. And I think
the more you're talking about what your other choices are, it really devalues my product.
Well, my point is that I found my radio oasis in the form of a one-man show on ESPN Radio. And sports radio to me gets a little repetitive after a while. I like a Jim Rome type where you can pop in some pop culture, not just talk about the X's and O's. So when I heard this singular voice in a room, phenomenal rejoins, credit Louise, his producer, for that one. And I would listen and go, the command that this man has over this room, the ability which radio people strive for, which I still strive for to this day and come up short on, which is the ability to make you feel like they are talking just to you. You had that, Todd, and you had me as a listener, and I still, to this day, cannot believe that you and I have been friends for well over a decade now.
Had a lot of help on that show. You mentioned Louise. There was one named Jay. There was Jay Reynolds, who still anchors the version of all night on ESPN radio, just doing sort of nonstop updates in long form. Other people behind the scenes, people who let me take chances before things kind of got away from hardcore sports, which they're now way too far away from hardcore sports. But you sort of hit on one of the best compliments that I received from that time was people who said how tired they were and were driving home or whatever and said, you made me not get out of my car in my driveway because I had to finish the segment with
No
you.
question. Yep. Many times I would sit in the driveway hiding from my family, listening to Todd Wright.
Happy to help.
Deliver sports content. Do you have a favorite all-time guest? Do you have anyone that you had as a guest, either on the phone or in person, that really stands out to you as someone who really impacted you, that you walked away from it going, damn, this person flat out killed it?
I always remember the ones that didn't work out. That's me, right? That's the
same.
perfectionist in me.
Same.
There was a quarterback for Georgia Tech named Joe Hamilton, I believe. Very good quarterback for Georgia Tech a number of years ago. I remember having him on after a win, I think, against Florida State. He had one incompletion. That's what he wanted to talk about.
His one incompletion.
His one incompletion. It bothered him. Much like when I interviewed Bobby Hull, the legendary Golden Jet, one of the most famous hockey players ever, in Maple Leaf Gardens, before the Maple Leafs had moved, just after the Maple Leafs had moved into the new building. This was the 2000 NHL All-Star Game. It was a huge celebration. I was there all week. I was talking to everybody, meeting everybody. I was drunk a lot, but I wasn't drunk in front of Bobby Hull at a legend skate at Maple Leaf Gardens, and he just teed off on me. And it's very memorable, and we packaged it up years later before he passed on one of my other national radio shows. But yeah, I remember the guys that didn't work out, the ones that didn't want to talk to me, the ones where I went into that area of trying to be different, and they didn't want to go there with me. Catino Mobley was one of those.
Big
Very
Cat,
famously,
former Orlando Magic, Houston Rockets.
in a locker room at a Rockets game when I was there for Super Bowl 38. And it started so bad with Catino, and it wasn't recoverable. And Louise is sitting next to me in the locker room, and I'm wrapping the interview up, and Louise keeps going, just trying to save something out of the interview. It was so bad.
Oh, no.
That's what I remember. Yeah, I remember the failures more than, because there were so many people that were so good to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the ones who aren't stand out. That's just the way our brains work.
because it's a train wreck. I mean, the next day, sports radio in Dallas has always been right up there with the best. And the guys from the Ticket in Dallas, who knew I was a Cowboy fan, reached out to the heads of ESPN. It got to Louise, and Louise is like, these guys from the Ticket in Dallas who are here, they want to have you on to talk about what happened with Bobby Hull. I'm like, Ticket in Dallas? Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
They wanted to review the train wreck and talk about what happened there. And I was like, this is what happened. Exactly what you heard is exactly what we rolled.
What did Bobby Hull say to you, and why was he pissed at you? How can anyone be mad at the great Todd Wright?
Bobby was one of those players who said things he shouldn't have said.
Okay.
So our interview is going very well, and then he doesn't know me well enough to give me the leniency for the last question being one of his exact quotes, "I never knew when to keep my mouth shut." I brought up that quote, and he just laid into me that I was trying to set him up the entire interview to hammer him like that.
Wow.
And he just belted
Oh.
into me in front of all the North American media. I wasn't embarrassed. There were other members of the Canadian media who came up to me later and said, "Todd, don't worry about it. He's done that to all of us."
Yeah.
The only other more embarrassing moment in front of all the Canadian media was waiting outside the North American locker room. Remember when we played these All-Star games, North America versus the world?
Oh, yeah.
NHL All-Star game in Sunrise. And we're waiting outside that locker room, and we're waiting. And some of the mascots pop out in a side door. And it was when I knew who was in the Thunderbug costume. And he was mischievous. He's not doing it anymore. And I'm like, oh, I hope he didn't see me. And sure enough, he did. And
T-Buggy
he
saw
came
you.
up from behind me, and he dipped me, and he kissed me with all the cameras rolling on the entire Canadian media in front of the North American locker room, with Louise just giggling
Of
and
course.
cackling, thinking it was very funny.
His name is Todd Wright. He hosts successful golf events around the area. There is one tomorrow morning. It is sold out. Don't
Saturday
show up.
morning.
Saturday morning.
You have a
Tomorrow's-
toy drive
yeah,
tomorrow.
I do.
Good luck
I'm
with
busy.
that.
I'm busy tomorrow.
And your team is the defending champ from the last tournament going into Saturday's event.
Yes.
I've never been able to say that, Mo.
No,
Wow.
I've
Never been able
hear
to
it.
say that Team Drew Garabo Live
That's right.
are our defending champions.
Yep. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Sergeant Flynn. Shout out to Lance's buddy. They carried us. I did make one putt that ended up being the tiebreaker between us and the team that tied for first. So I'm not saying I'm single-handedly responsible for our win, but I am saying
You're
I did
single-handedly
contribute.
responsible for the win.
Thank you, Todd. You
Sounds
said it.
like that's what he was saying.
Now, Todd, this is an absolutely gorgeous golf shirt that you brought me. The Masters Tech, beautiful floral print. I mean, look at this bad boy. Where did this come from, Todd? Right?
Yeah, look at that.
I popped in an office. I've known Josh Manley for a while, who is involved with signed collectible items. And he's with a group in Tampa that I had not met. And I went by there to pick up something for this coming tournament that Josh had to give away. It is a wonderful picture on the field at Bobby Bowden's last game he coached, the Gator Bowl between West Virginia, who he coached, against Florida State, who
Yeah.
he coached. It's a photo of Bobby on the field before the game, bitching to Burt Reynolds, longtime FSU alum. They're both gone, and
Yeah.
it's signed by Bobby Bowden.
Cool.
So I reached out to Josh, and I said, I want to buy that to give away at my tournament.
Yeah.
I go in as I'm waiting for Josh. Various people are coming up to me, recognizing my voice. Hey, you worked with Dumig. Hey, you're on with Drew Garabo. And Brad Roberts, who is one of the more prominent guys involved with Masters collectibles and golf auctions, thegolfauction.com, offered me a Masters golf shirt and offered you a Masters golf shirt. And I thought that one would look really good on you.
Gorgeous.
He agreed.
Thank
He agreed. But
Thank
thanks to
Official
Brad
Masters
for our
shirt.
shirts.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You mentioned Steve Dumig, and I know you two were close. You and I have talked about that a lot. And at every Todd Wright tour stop, there is an homage to the big dog.
Yes.
Talk to me about him, because I came along in Tampa radio.
Mo, are you familiar with the name?
Steve Dumig?
Yeah,
The big
absolutely.
dog over
Yeah,
at
Thank you.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just making sure.
absolutely, yeah.
You would fill in for him, correct?
Yeah.
Talk to me about him as a guy.
I was his Joan Rivers. To pull the
Really?
Johnny Carson. Yeah.
Oh.
I was his guest host. As a matter of fact, I remember getting the phone call when things started. Steve was coming back from doing Radio Row, I believe it's Super Bowl 50.
Yep.
And that's when something happened. And I got a call actually from his wife first, and I knew nothing. And then I got the call from the station, hey, can you come in today? So then I reached out to the wife, and it was after Steve had some issues with a brain aneurysm.
Oh.
And I was asked to do that show.
Yeah.
And tell everybody what was going on with Steve and just make the needles bounce as best as I could. And then the next day, do the same thing. Everything prior to that, when I would fill in for Steve, Steve was always very upfront. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And there was always a combination of, well, I'll do my thing, but I'll do it within the realm of I'm hosting Steve Dumig's show.
Yeah.
And Steve, now that the Bone is and has been the home of the Tampa Bay Lightning, people who love the Lightning know the name Steve Dumig, and many of them learned a significant percentage of their hockey knowledge first from Steve Dumig.
Got you.
So more than anything else, more than the personality, more than the golf background, I would say the main thing that maintains the popularity of Steve in this market, especially as it resonates to your listeners, is how Steve Dumig knew hockey and talked with Phil Esposito in a way that people connected with in the early years of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Gotcha. Why was he the big dog? Where did that come from? Do you know?
Just the
great
big dog.
name.
Yeah. Just
Great
the
name.
big dog. That was the nickname. And I mean, it fit him extremely well. So yeah, at every Todd Wright Tour golf tournament, there is a sign with a memorial to Steve, and we moved the tees all the way back, and those are the big dog tees for that particular tournament, which is why I also put it on social media, so all of his family, because I'll just say this, whether it's proper to say it or not. You hear people say, we will never forget. Well, sometimes you do.
Yep.
I never forget Steve.
Yeah. Yep. And that's great of you.
Yeah.
Not everyone can probably say the same thing. We had a very emotional moment, Todd and I did, after Steve passed. I believe we had just finished a round at Innisbrook, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Ramona. You owe us. And Todd, after the 18th hole, we met in the parking lot, and I was putting my stuff up.
After I almost had the hole-in-one that you filmed.
I mean,
we were live on Facebook, yeah.
Like literally 4 inches from a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
It was crazy, the Osprey course, if I'm not
Emotions were flying at that.
They were. And Todd, so overcome with emotion in the parking lot, told me about Steve, told me about his relationship with Steve, and then said words to me that I will never forget and never take for granted, which is Steve entertained me every afternoon on the radio. Now, Drew, you are tasked with that same thing.
Yeah.
And I think about that every damn day when I crack this microphone. And
it's true.
Yeah, well, thank you. That meant a lot. Now, let's talk about these Buccaneers tonight. Are we watching Todd Bowles' last game as head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Not his
tonight?
last game.
Okay.
No.
If they lose against the Atlanta Falcons, how hot does that seat get?
The games against Carolina will determine everything.
Okay.
Because as good as, say, the win at Seattle was, that seems like it was so long ago, as bad as the loss was to the Saints and Tyler Shuck running for 2 touchdowns against you, it's going to ultimately come down to your 2 games against your former offensive coordinator and Dave Canales and Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. And if you lose both, you won't win the division. If you win both, you will win the division. If you split, we don't know. But it's going to take the bottom falling out where the Bucs don't make the playoffs at all. Whether they go 1 and out, as they've done so many years under Todd Bowles, or not, for the Glazers to feel it's time to mutually part ways. This is how it will be spun with Todd Bowles and get somebody else. And
but you are saying that if he has a house in escrow, delay the signing.
What is it? Don't buy green bananas? One of those?
That
Mo, you're on the right track.
That is the same.
Especially if, again, here's the sentence. If the Carolina Panthers win the division, the way things are going in Jacksonville, so people saying, this is the wrong question. Who else you going to get? I'm sorry. Did Dave Canales just win the division in Carolina? And did Liam Cohen just win the division in Jacksonville? I think those were your signs.
Yeah, definitely.
You do need to find someone else with an offensive background. If not, then I do think the definition of insanity continues. They find a way to win the division. If they don't lose both to Carolina, or if they sweep Carolina, they go into the first round of the playoffs, and they probably get knocked off again in a home game, but he'll come back for 2026 because the Glazers get the home game revenue. They'll just think things slipped away. It was too many injuries, and we'll go another year with this. But I've been saying for a while, and it's not just personal with Bowles, but the trend in the NFL as opposed to college football. Defense doesn't win championships these days in pro football. You need a head coach who is involved with the quarterback, who game plans with the quarterback, who makes adjustments with the quarterback, who often calls plays with that quarterback. Those are the guys winning Super Bowls in the modern era, not the guy with the defensive background, standing there with his arms folded, listening to others on a headset, doing nothing.
He is Todd Wright. He can field your fantasy football questions as well. I heard it on his newest episode of his fantasy football podcast today.
I was breaking down your starting lineup.
Oh, I definitely heard. And
Drew Garabo is 2 wins away from $1,000, courtesy of Bill Curry Ford, in a league where there's no entry fee.
None.
Bill Curry just gives $1,000 to the winner.
insane. And shout out to the doc out there for doing some drafting prowess because I could not make the draft. I've been managing our team all season and keeping us barely above water. We have underachieved all year.
He's in the playoffs in my other
I
league.
heard the breakdown. And I've got some questions about matchups in another league, but we do have a call, 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. Who are you? Hello?
Is this Scooby-Doo?
Yes, how you doing?
Good. What's it? Could you please shut that child up?
Y'all was advertising, or somebody was advertising. If you have a bad air conditioner or the air conditioner went out, air companies will give an HVAC system away to somebody.
What? Could you? I'm sorry. Come back.
I heard on 102.5 about an hour ago that if anybody needs a new HVAC system for the holidays to beat the cold, that they were giving away an HVAC air conditioner system.
Well, sir, it's chilly outside right now, right? You're not running that AC now, are you?
No, but I do need heat.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. What does it get down to like the 40s here? What do you really need with some heat? A couple blankets, you should be good, right?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Down here, Sunday's supposed to be down in the 17s.
The 17s?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard it put quite that way. Is it going to be down in the 17s, Maurice?
I did not hear
We're going to go to Maurice in the weather center over there.
Yeah,
Sounds like somebody's about to get arrested.
You got to keep that thing 18 and up, sir. Oh, wait, you're in South Carolina?
Yeah.
Wait, okay, hold on one second. I'm confused. You're calling 102.5 in South Carolina?
I didn't know they had one in South Carolina. I looked it up on the internet, and you're the only number that came up.
Oh, so you live in South Carolina.
Correct.
You heard that they're giving away an HVAC system on 102.5 in Tampa. How did you hear that? Do you listen to us?
Yeah, I listen to 102.5 all the time.
What are your favorite radio personalities on 102.5, sir?
That is good.
They vary.
Okay, between whom?
You should ask for that. I had a cardiac arrest a while back. I can't remember a lot of stuff.
Oh, I see. Memory is stored in the heart. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, I understand. So I'm sorry. You listen to 102.5.
They vary.
Okay, I know that. But you listen to 102.5 up there in South Carolina. Okay, between
Correct.
whom? Oh, that's me, sorry. So what type of music did they play on 102.5 in South Carolina, sir?
A little bit of country music, a little R&B.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a really the format I'd be into.
Oh, wow. Country R&B?
They country R&B. Well, they hip hop, I think they call it. And
I think so.
So they're giving away an HVAC system up there in South Carolina or down here in Tampa Bay. We're in Tampa Bay, by the way. Hi.
It's in South Carolina. Like I said, I was trying to pull you up on the internet for South Carolina. And they gave me the number for y'all.
Oh, okay. So I'm just kind of confused. We're not giving away an HVAC system. I don't believe.
No, HVAC company is.
Oh.
In South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find out what company it was.
Oh. Okay. Let me. I'm just going to Google right now, sir. What HVAC company in South? You know what city in South Carolina, sir? You Charleston? You Augusta? What do you got?
Greenville.
Who?
Greenville, South Carolina. Fountain, South Carolina.
What, are you saying Regal?
No, Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville. My bad. What type of noise do you make when you're making love with your old lady? Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there. I think she really likes that a lot. You give it to her, right? Well, sir, I wish I could help you out. If I had an extra HVAC system laying around, I'd certainly give it to you. Well, sir, what's the name of that chemical that they put in the air conditioning to keep it nice and cold?
Freon.
Freon these nuts! Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live with the great Todd Wright.
Hi, Drew.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, I wanted to talk to Mr. Wright.
Well, if you're looking for Mr. Wright, look no further.
Sounds like my high school physics teacher. Go ahead, young lady. It's nice to speak to you. I'm serious. He would do that.
Okay, we talked before the season about maybe the Patriots obviously doing a little better with Vrabel. I'm sure you remember. Kidding. So what?
I
what
do.
can
I
you,
do
what do you
remember.
No,
attribute
you would
to
be
his-
shocked,
Yes.
my dear Carmen, at the number of things that Todd Wright does remember. And I guarantee you, he absolutely remembers that phone call that you made.
Of course. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you attribute to the change in Drake May's play?
That's a great question.
I mean, he's like a totally different quarterback this year.
I question, and I know you've heard this, I question their opponents. They have not played a team, right? They have not played a team that looks to be a quality caliber opponent. Now, you have to beat Buffalo to get through Buffalo, which you did once. You got to do it again. Otherwise, the Bills can still sneak by you. Not easy, but they are vulnerable. And Drake had that one particular play against the Bills that advanced him in terms of what we've thought about him. He has minimized his mistakes. He has led the team very well. He has taken to Josh McDaniels, and McDaniels teaching quite well. Yes, I am pleasantly surprised by the success of the Patriots. But until they can go head-to-head with quality competition, this sounds more like a college argument than it is a pro argument. But am I wrong? Look back at your schedule and just how things fell for you, how bad the Jets are, how bad the Dolphins are, how bad the other teams you play in. You won't get the benefit of that in the playoffs, even if you do earn the first round bye, hold off Buffalo, and earn the first round bye instead of the Denver Broncos. The other teams you're going to play in the playoffs that you have to beat to get to the Super Bowl will not be of that low-level caliber. However, they have won significantly more games than I thought. I still am not a fan of Mike Vrabel, but I cannot deny wins are wins. And as Bill Parcells always famously said, you are what your record says you are.
That is true. Thank you, Carmen. Great to hear from you, my dear.
Thank you, Carmen.
Yes, happy holidays.
800-771-1025. Hey there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
In full.
What up, Willie?
Hey, I just want to say something. How can he say that his defense don't win a championship? Because you allow a team, if the defense don't play good defense, a team score every time you score. It only takes a field goal kicker in defense to win us game.
Stunning insight and a very well thought out question from a very articulate and bright man, Todd Wright.
Yeah.
So let's talk first parlays, because Mo and I, Todd, we are losing our ass. What are we doing wrong? We every damn game we're losing our ass in gambling.
What's happening here?
Well, before we get into that, I have an 8-bet parlay co-signed by you that the Hard Rock has now refused to give me a buyout. Will you be a man and give me a $5 buyout on my $10 bet?
We're not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the bet was Buffalo to win the East.
Yep. I got it right here.
Still a little work to do.
Yep.
Let me see if I remember it. Buffalo to win the East.
Correct.
Ravens to win the North.
That is also correct.
Texans to win the South.
Yes, sir.
They're still there.
Yep.
And I did give you Broncos to win the West instead of the Chiefs.
Which they will.
NFC East, I gave you the Eagles over the Cowboys.
Could happen.
NFC North, I gave you the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
They're right there. Just beat the Bears, right?
Mm-hmm.
NFC South, I did give you the Bucks.
Yeah.
NFC West, I gave you the Rams.
All those things could happen, Maurice.
We are still there.
Okay.
Absolutely still there.
Man's got an answer for everything, Drew.
He does.
It's not over. I don't think. Look, I went 8 for 8 last year. I don't think I can pull it off again, Mo.
Listen, don't Lenny Kravitz me. It ain't over till it's over. How dare you?
Look, I'm not saying he's never wrong. I'm saying he's always right.
All right.
All right. So for fantasy football, Todd, I selfishly have some questions. And if anyone else, any other dudes made their playoffs or ladies, 800-771-1025. In my Dynasty for Dummies League, the second year of this Dynasty League.
All right.
I am faced with a quandary at the quarterback position. Now, I'm seeing that Jaden Daniels was out against the Giants. Are you hearing that as well?
He should not have played last week.
Correct. And he did. And
it will be Mariota.
So, am I an idiot for sticking with Caleb Williams, my backup, all year against the Cleveland Browns? there are players available on the waiver wire.
Such as?
Such as Marcus Mariota, projected to score 17.4. C.J. Stroud available. Aaron Rodgers, Sam Darnold, Jacoby Brissett, J.J. McCarthy, Jordan Love, and Bryce Young, all available on the waiver wire. Additionally, Kenny Pickett, but I'm not going near him.
No, don't do that.
Ride with Caleb?
No.
Oh.
No, I would not.
Okay.
Not against Myles Garrett going for the record. Not against the Browns defense. Not off a loss. And the Bears have become identifiable with DeAndre Swift running the ball.
Yep.
And Kyle Monangai running and catching the ball out of the backfield. So the name that stands out the most there to me, believe it or not, is Jacoby Brissett.
Really?
Who, ever since he took over from Kyler Murray, has had a very high floor in terms of fantasy points and has been extremely consistent in feeding Trey McBride. And when Marvin Harrison's healthy, him. When Marvin Harrison is not, Michael Wilson has put up wide receiver 1 numbers. It's not like the Cardinals have much of a running attack. They don't have a defense where it dissuades Brissett from just throwing the ball in the second half of games. There are other options there. Mariota's fine. Darnold's not a bad option. He's either a big game or a no game, depending on JSN. But yeah, Jacoby Brissett has actually been a surprisingly staunch mid-level QB1 for the past 2 months.
In the time that it took him to answer that question, I snagged him
Already
off the
changed.
waiver
Look at
wire
you.
and put him into my starting lineup.
Nice.
Jordan Love's a better quarterback. Sam Darnold's probably a better quarterback.
Sure.
But from a fantasy standpoint, the consistent numbers are Jacoby Brissett.
So my running backs, I've got Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs, and Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is sharing carries and driving me crazy against Zach. I'd like an ice-cold glass of Chardonnay. I picked up Jalen Wright off the waiver wire, and if
Big
Devon
game last week for the Dolphins,
huge game, and if Devon Achane does not go, do I slide Wright in instead of Kenneth Walker? Is that crazy? Am I overthinking things?
Seattle's playing who?
Seattle is playing Indianapolis.
Colts aren't the same as a run defense. Part of the reason they're sinking is because they haven't had DeForest Buckner. They're obviously very shorthanded on offense now as they try to get Phillip Rivers up to speed. You know you're desperate when you call a guy who hasn't played a game since COVID to come back and join you.
He's a grandfather.
Yeah, and so there's only so much Taylor can do. No, you're not. Walker's coming off a couple of bad games.
Yep.
So, no, I get it. If you feel strongly that Wright is going to get carries with the Dolphins, their matchup is, help me out, Dolphins matchup
against
is it Jets.
Yep.
Yeah. Many Dolphin fans who haven't had much to root for in a long time, they're the only team in the 21st century to not win a playoff game. It's the Dolphins. It's not the Cowboys. It's not the Raiders. It's not the Jags. The Jags are the only team, by the way, that have never played on Thanksgiving.
Right.
That's a funny one.
Yep.
But the Dolphins have not won a playoff game in the 21st century. Not a lot to root for there. So some people are like, well, why aren't we playing Jalen Wright? And they felt that way for the last couple of years. So, no.
All right.
Based on the way you set that up, Wright over Walker would make sense.
Okay. And finally, last question about my roster here. And I love the fantasy football one that you did because you noted that I'm sitting Brock Bowers. He's got Pickett throwing to him this week. Not even with Geno Smith, I don't know that I would have played Brock Bowers, but with Kenny Pickett throwing, had to sit him. I have Drake London out in my fantasy playoffs, which is very unfortunate. On my bench right now for wide receivers, I have the following to choose from. Quentin Johnson.
Chargers.
Yep. Cooper Kupp and Luther Burden, along with Keon Coleman, who I would not touch with the 10-foot pole.
Yeah, this was a year, we've talked about this on the Todd Wright Fantasy Football podcast, where it's just been very difficult for months to find wide receivers on waivers you can play and consistently get a high floor out of. It's been difficult. There's a lot of reasons for it. Some key wide receivers have been injured. Others have been very dominant. That's not a very good list of choices you have there.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
Thank you.
very good at all.
Thank you for confirming.
Yeah.
800-771-1025. Hello. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live with our special guest, Mr. Todd Wright. Who are you?
Hey, this is Mike. How are
Mike.
you guys doing?
What's up, bud?
Hey, so, I'm sitting in the first round of the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
But I have a lovely predicament.
Okay.
Do we think Lamar Jackson turns into an actual quarterback again? Or do I keep riding the train of Dak Prescott with basically no playoff hopes?
So we're talking for fantasy purposes here, right? So it's Dak or Lamar?
Yeah, I have Dak and Lamar. I have the George Pickens stack as well. But with the Cowboys, they basically have no life in the playoffs. And teams like to, kind of not care anymore.
There's still a lot. All right,
Hey,
and
wait a minute.
I'm a Cowboy fan, and I keep being told they still have a path. I don't think they'll get there. I think the loss to Detroit derails them, even though the Eagles then lost the overtime game to the Chargers. They're running out of time to get this together. Now, is there not a Pickens issue? But Dak's going to throw it more than Lamar. I think Baltimore's just playing more of a controlled game. Whether Jackson's playing hurt or not, he can hand off to Derrick Henry. There's nothing wrong with Javonte Williams in Dallas, but the Cowboys offense obviously moves through the air, whether it's Lamb, whether it's Pickens, whether it's Ferguson, the tight end, or one of their other wide receivers. If you're looking for a big game out of a quarterback, and the Vikings have become an odd defense. Last week, they totally shut down Washington, but the previous 2 weeks, they got absolutely shredded. But I think if you're looking for the large game, knowing that in recent years Lamar Jackson hasn't rushed for a lot of touchdowns, you're probably more likely to get it out of Dak than to get it out of Lamar.
Good luck, sir, in your playoffs and in life. Thank you.
Or as I call him, let's see, Drew, do you remember what is Prescott's first and middle name?
Oh, man. David Allen. Like David Allen Coe.
I know.
You never, ever call me by my name.
Rain Dakota.
That's it.
He is Rain Dakota Prescott.
I never remember that.
Cowboy quarterbacks are always odd like that. It was technically Antonio Romo.
Oh, yeah. He's not Tony Romo. He's Antonio Romo.
Antonio Romo.
I could see going with Tony Romo.
Yeah.
But I can't see not going with Rain.
Rain Dakota.
Rain Dakota.
You like Rain Prescott?
Yeah, Rain Prescott. I just go Rain. Yeah, Rain Prescott. I would go with Rain.
Nice.
He's raining those passes.
That's what he's doing.
My stupid thing that none of my Disney friends seem to understand is when you pull into Animal Kingdom, there's these green parking cones.
Yeah.
And they actually say on the cones, DAK parking.
Oh.
It's Disney Animal Kingdom parking. And
No
I
one's
always
stolen you
joke,
one?
I'm like, man, Dak Prescott has his own parking here at Animal Kingdom. I didn't realize he loved this place so much.
How could he not? The Rainforest Cafe. Hello, Drew Garabo Live featuring Todd Wright. Who are you?
C Money calling in, DGen Gambling. I'm liking this segment so
I know you
far.
do. I know you do, C Money. What's up, dude?
I was trying to see if we could get like a nice 3 or 4 leg parlay out of the man we have in the studio. It'd
Let's
be
give it a
nice.
shot. Let's give it a shot. Thank you. What do you like tonight, Todd? Does anything catch your eye in
Bounce
in
stuff off
Okay.
me. This
All
is
right.
what Drew and I often do. I
Yep.
don't know, once every 2 weeks, you bounce a few things off me, and
All right.
I give you a thought.
Here's my big money parlay for the night. I have
All
a
right.
bunch of little ones. Here's the one I felt confident enough to put $20 whole on.
Whoa.
A big Andrew Jackson.
Wow.
Ready for this one? We've got Rashad White going over 16.5 rushing yards. I think that is a low number. I think our ground game against these Falcons, we're going to go off tonight. I think Rashad rushes for at least 16.5 rushing yards. Second leg, Bijan Robinson, receiving yards, over 38.5. I think the Bucs run defense is stout. I think Kirk is going to look for those quick dump-off passes and get Bijan involved in the Falcons' offense.
And Kyle Pitts either is out or is damaged goods.
So I'm glad you said that because that leads me right into the third leg of this big money parlay. David Sills, the fifth.
Who?
David Sills, the fifth, over 22.5 receiving yards. Kirk Cousins has to throw to somebody, Todd, and he ain't throwing to Drake London, and he ain't throwing to Kyle Pitts. And when he's not throwing to Bijan Robinson or Ray McLeod, who doesn't even play for them anymore, he's going to be throwing to David Sills the fifth.
True.
Todd?
Can I say something to you?
Please.
If you're betting props on a guy named David Sills V, you might want to get help.
Man, ain't wrong, Drew.
Besides, David Sills should have stopped. It was a great trilogy. Why they rebooted it for a 4th and 5th and a 6th is in the works, I have no idea. Just a big money grab there.
Now I'm devastated.
I don't love the Rashad White play.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't think he goes over?
I like the Bijan Robinson, but yeah, I would encourage you to look
elsewhere.
Look elsewhere.
You like Bucky for a combo of rushing and receiving yards. I believe it is in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Do you find that high? Do you find that obtainable?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
You don't like it?
No, I don't find it high.
Ah, gotcha.
No.
Okay. Very good. 64.5 for receiving yards for Bucky tonight. Kyle Pitts to record 65. Mo, you got anyone you want to throw at the great Todd Wright?
No, I think no offense.
None taken.
I'm liking Galvin Gambles this Thursday night.
Galvin Gambles.
Oh, yeah, let me get his opinion on that.
Is Chase McLaughlin over 1.5 field goals made.
I often play kickers.
Yep.
And yeah, now with the colder air, it will impact whether or not long field goals will be attempted or made tonight.
Define cold.
Chilly. You know, it's going to be in the 40s, 50s.
Oh,
Mo walk outside.
That's cold.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Bijan Robinson over 65 rushing yards. That's the second leg of Galvin Gambles.
Yeah.
And Buccaneers to win and cover 2.5.
Yeah.
He likes Galvin Gambles.
Will you co-sign $50 on my part?
No, I'll just give you your $5 back if the Patriots hold off the Bills in the AFC East.
He's good, Drew. He's good.
He's great. Todd, you're awesome. I appreciate you. I will see you bright and early Saturday morning. Thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure.
Great to see you guys.
Heck yeah. Great
Good
seeing
luck
you.
with the toy drive tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Can I say one thing about the toy drive?
Please do.
For the last few years, for everyone out there who doesn't know what to come buy or bring, and I know you accept money, the bikes, all of that, I have learned, sort of stumbled into this, often forgotten, not forgotten, but the least bought for with these toy drives are the older kids. So these years I've just been buying basketballs and donating basketballs. It's easy for me to grab in the store and just shoot into the bins. And I finally talked to one of the troops, and he said, no, seriously, thank you. He says whether it's a big male kid or a big female kid, just giving them a new basketball for Christmas really makes their holiday. Says, and we need more toys for older kids, male and female. So when in doubt, do what I do. Just bring basketballs, footballs, sports equipment for the older kids. It's not all about the smallest kids, and it's not all about bikes. And I just sort of fell into that by coming to your toy drive the last 5-6 years.
Love it. Thank you, Todd. Great message. Appreciate that a lot. We'll be out at Walmart tomorrow, Tampa Road in Oldsmar, and we couldn't do it without Achieva Credit Union, a phenomenal partner of ours. Achieva is incredible. They do so much for the community. That's why I like going with a local feel credit union as opposed to a big corporate bank with a lot of red tape. And if there's ever a time to join Achieva Credit Union, it's now. For limited time, Achieva will offer you a $250 bonus, up to a $250 bonus when you open any checking account. Get away from those big banks that we've been complaining about to a local field credit union that puts customer service first. You get excellent rates on all kinds of loans, free certified financial counselors. They're a top lender for mortgages or refinancing your home or vehicle. Tap and go with your new card and so much more. Go online to achievacu.com today to join, or visit your local branch, or call 800-593-2274 for more details. That's achievacu.com for more info. Certain restrictions apply. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay's Christmas Town, sponsored by Geico, is back. Happening now through December 14th. The winter wonderland of seasonal entertainment, Christmas Town, returns with Santa's North Pole experience. Unique and up-close animal encounters, holiday culinary masterpieces, and all new light displays. Listen to The Bone all this week for your chance to win passes, or head to the free 1025 The Bone app and win there. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay's Christmas Town, sponsored by Geico, is always included with regular park admission. And your free tickets are right here on 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crash in Hillsborough eastbound I-4 before I-75. That's taking up the right lane. Disabled truck remains. Meanwhile, 75 north ramp to I-4 with the off-ramp right lane occupied. Hillsborough Avenue westbound crash at North Rome Avenue. Still that wreck southbound Del Mabry at Fletcher. In Pinellas, Belger Road crash northbound and southbound affected around Druid Road. Also affecting traffic around Gulf to Bay. Keene Road northbound at Sunset Point. There's a wreck there as well. This is Eric with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Do you want free internet forever? It's yours. Because now Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines. Really. Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest internet and Wi-Fi speeds, so you get smoother streaming, gaming, and working. You ready to get free internet forever? Call 833-951-1524 or go to spectrum.com/free forever for full details. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered to the home via HFC.
The wait is over. Ropa Vieja is back at Pollo Tropical. Tender, juicy, shredded beef, slow-cooked in tomato sauce. Top it on a tropi chop or crunchy tostones with sauteed peppers and onions. Or try it in our all-new quesadilla. A soft tortilla, melted cheese, and savory shredded beef. Cheese lovers, where you at? Ropa Vieja returns by popular demand. Come and get it.
Pollo Tropical.
Remember, we're open till midnight. Hours vary by location.
Experience the excitement of Wrench Fest at Riveters Tampa, presented by Jägermeister and Armando Law. Motorcycle, rad rod, and hot rod enthusiasts will gather for a high-octane celebration of speed, style, and innovation Saturday, December 13th, noon to 5 p.m. Live music, a pinup contest, and lots more. Come hang with us for the excitement of Throttle America. Wrench Fest at Riveters, Saturday, December 13th. Riveters on Dale Mabry between 275 and Ray J.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we're #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
It's getting a little chilly, but do not let that be the end of pool season. Hawkins Service Co. has great deals to keep your pool warm all season long. $400 off pool heat pumps, $300 off pool gas heaters, and right now they're offering $250 off, plus an additional 5% off with membership. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, and always online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Eligibility and results may vary. Does just hearing the word dentist make you nervous? You're not alone. But avoiding dental care can lead to serious health issues, from gum disease to heart complications. At Sage Dental, we believe great care starts with the latest in dental innovation. Our minimally invasive approach means more comfort, faster recovery, and better results every time. From routine cleanings to crowns, oral surgery, orthodontics, and restorations, Sage Dental is here for you. Sage also offers same-day and next-day appointments, so you'll you'll never have to wait for the quality care you deserve. And we work with most insurance plans. No insurance? Not a problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call 800-633-5533. 800-633-5533. That's 800-633-5533.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-250-7807. 800-250-7807. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-250-7807.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible 31-day sale going on right now. Buy one, get one, 40% off replacement windows and patio doors, plus no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Bonus, free TrueScene screen upgrade for the first 50 customers. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
The only downside of having a good buddy of yours in the studio is you kind of forget about things like, I don't know, commercial breaks, time management, the fact that we got Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. We're out early. We got no show left in this show, Mo. Damn it.
The small squishy things
What was this?
Oh, this, my friend, is a band that I've been hiding from you. That never, ever made anything of themselves from the late 80s to the mid 90s. They were on regular rotation on my compact disc player, my 6-disc changer.
Loving that pedal steel.
Oh, yeah. They blended alt country with melancholy, alternative folk rock. Wilco? Close. They were around before Wilco. They were Wilco before Wilco was Wilco. The name of the band is the Judy Bats.
Ooh.
And they never made it anywhere.
Not at all. I know the name, but I couldn't have told you anything about them.
Tragic. Their album from 1991, Down in the Shacks Where the Satellite Dishes Grow, is one of the greatest albums that no one knows. Tragic.
Is it all melancholy?
Oh, yeah.
Like
well, so it's heartfelt. Even their more upbeat songs like this one, it's a lot of that wistful, yearning, love you can't quite get.
This is our story. It's a short one, but it's a hard.
They kind of remind me of the Beautiful South, if you remember that.
I remember them. Where are they out of?
So the lead singer went to high school in Apopka, but they are out of Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the name was there, but then you was like, I don't know what they say.
Yeah. You know, I loved you like gangbusters. Now I'm not so sure. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
John.
Hi, John. How we doing today, bud?
I'm doing all right. I just got a it's okay or not okay.
Oh,
Do
man.
you think it's okay?
That's great. I would love to hear your it's okay, not okay. I love when people will interject their own subject into our benchmarks. By all means, please.
Yeah, so I'm sitting in traffic on I-275. I take it it's for the Bucks game, and then I see a lot of police cars heading. And I'm like, what's this? Oh, there must be an accident. No, it's just the Falcons trying to get to the stadium. But I got a question. For the millions of dollars that they make, they can't stay in traffic like everybody else or leave a little bit earlier?
Well, you know Tampa Bay, sir. Traffic is horrible here. And if you could arrange for a police escort to get to where you were going, you probably would, right?
Yeah, but to have flashing lights, like no one's dying. No one needs to get out of your way. Like I understand to have a police escort, like in case anyone throws something at the bus or something like that. But to make people get out of the way like it's a life or death thing is, I think, a little bit appalling.
Well, I don't know if appalling is the word I would use. I understand your frustration, though, because, look, you're a guy working real hard to make a paycheck, and you see these damn millionaires getting a police escort to the game. It's going to burn your butt a little bit. You know what I have a bigger problem with is when they stop traffic for a funeral procession. That dude's dead.
Come on, man.
Like that guy, he ain't got nowhere to be. You're putting somebody in the ground, and you're going to make me stop so that some dead guy can go to his final resting place? Give me a break with that, right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. You just cheered me up.
I get
red
it.
in the face.
I get it. And I've wondered that myself because, like, is that really a good use of police resources? Like, why can't obviously the Falcons, the visiting team, can't stay anywhere near the stadium unless they're into crack hose, which some of them might be.
I've heard things.
But I don't think visiting teams that play the Lightning, they get a police escort, but they don't put the lights on.
Well, I mean, they're going no, not for nothing, but they're going all the way from like the Edition Hotel to the it's like a 1-block drive. So you know, a little different there because they're staying either at the Water Street Marriott or the J-Dub or the Edition, which is real close to the arena. So they don't really need an escort. With the Buccaneers visiting, I mean, what's the nearest nice hotel to Raymond James Stadium? I don't know that there is. I mean, probably the Westin on Rocky Point, you know?
Absolutely. I appreciate you giving me a chance to air my grievances. It is Festivus, after all.
It is indeed for the rest of us, and that is what we are here to do, to alleviate your stress. And you know what? Let's all take comfort in the fact that our Buccaneers are going to kick those sorry Falcons' ass.
That's right. Love the show, guys.
Thanks, man. Fire the cannons.
I'm with him. It's appalling, Drew. I'm appalled.
It is kind of weird that we prioritize sports figures so much. I get it when it's a politician. You know, you got like a state senator in town and they got to make it. Although, no, you know what?
I think less for politicians.
Yeah. Who should get a police escort anyway? The president. That's about it.
Doesn't the president have Secret Service, though? Why are we wasting our tax dollars?
Secret.
Yeah.
Now he's got me thinking. Why do police? Okay, I'm gonna ask AI here. Why do visiting teams wear white? That's weird. Here are the autocompletes on Google Feud. Why do visiting teams wear white? What hotel do visiting teams stay at in Green Bay? Why do visiting teams get a police escort? We're going to find out here, sir. Visiting teams get police escorts for security, logistics, and tradition. Those are 3 stupid reasons. Ensuring safe passage through large crowds and traffic, coordinating with local police, and showing respect, especially for high-profile coaches and teams, preventing harassment or congestion from fans eager to see them. Well, ain't nobody on 275 is going to friggin' harass anybody.
Yeah.
Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
They should have cremated that some bitch.
I guess he's speaking of a police escort for a funeral, I would suppose. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, this is a Take It Back Thursday.
Oh, we haven't gotten one of those yet. Oh, man, I was woefully unprepared. I thought everything that needed to be taken back had been taken back already, but I was wrong. Here you are with the Take It Back Thursday, and here I am with my damn pants down, not even ready for it. Shame on me. What is your name, sir?
This is Ray.
Ray, here we go. Hold on, Ray.
Maybe it's time to take it back. It's Take It Back Thursday.
Sorry.
What you got, Ray?
These past few weeks, I have been a terrible caller.
Oh.
Requiring division in the discussions and wrong things that I was saying. One time I mistook cat named Mo for a service member and all this other stuff. And
you remember that?
And I just want to take it back and personally apologize to SBK. And then just want to take it back. Poor call. No prepreration for me.
Ray,
I apologize.
all is forgiven, my man. The most egregious offense you did was when you thanked Mo for his service. I think we can all agree that was disrespectful to every man and woman who have bravely served our country. They are the ones you need to apologize to. We certainly forgive you, but America's armed forces, they will never forget. They will never forgive you for thanking Mo for his service. But thanks a lot for the call, brother. Always good to hear from you.
Thank you, guys. All right, bye.
Great call. Finally. Drew Garabo Live, who are you?
Hey, I just, regarding the police escorts, it's a silly rule, but every NFL team gets a police escort. Not only that, the broadcasting crew, which is more egregious, gets a police escort to the airport on their way out.
The broadcasting crew, is that true?
100%.
Are they on the team bus with the players, or they get a separate escort for the broadcasting bus?
Separate.
What?
Separate.
You're telling me that that when broadcasters go to a game, they get a separate police escort to the game?
NFL, I can't vouch for the other major sports. NFL, 100%.
I'll be damned. Well, thank you for that info. Now I'm even more incensed. Broadcasters don't deserve a friggin' escort. We already get so much for free anyway. 800-771-1025. Man, the pay discrepancy between local broadcasters and national broadcasters is just insane.
Yeah.
Insane. I don't know about from a hockey level. I don't know what Randorf makes, and they don't pay him enough. He's great at what he does. But like a Randorf versus like a Pierre Turgeon or one of those major, I don't even know if that's a real broadcaster. I probably just made that up. Today is a potentially dangerous day if you're in a relationship. Why? I'm going to tell you next. Southern Steer has got the roast you need for the holidays. Now you're like, Garabo, the holidays aren't for 14 days away. Well, you're right. You don't want to get your roast now because it's going to go bad. So do a little preemptive shopping. Stop by tonight. Ask them what you want for dinner, and they'll tell you. They'll look inside your brain and go, oh, yeah, you want this delicious Warface beer can marinated chicken with a side of bacon-wrapped asparagus, maybe a bottle of red, and maybe some dessert. That's what they do at Southern Steer Butcher. 4 area locations, Carrollwood, Sarasota, Clearwater, St. Pete. You go in there and let their culinary consultants craft a meal for you. You want a prime ribeye? They got it. You want Wagyu? They got it. Chicken, pork, you name it, sausages, they've got it for you. Even side dishes, from sausage-infused stuffing to sweet potato pie and so much more. Stop on in Southern Steer. Tell them we sent you. Again, they're in Clearwater, St. Pete, Sarasota, and Carrollwood, or always online at southernsteer.com.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough crash, Brandon Boulevard westbound toward Lakewood Drive. Eastbound traffic also affected here. Gornto Lake Road northbound has an accident toward Providence Ridge Boulevard. Southbound traffic also affected. Also a wreck northbound 41 at Sims Road back beyond Ohio. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound crash at McIntosh will delay you back to Darby Lake Street. Westbound I-4 incident toward the interchange will back you up to the Salmon Connector. Waters Avenue crash, big delay approaching Armenia. This is Eric with traffic.
Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% off roof replacements and payments as low as $170 a month. Check them out at universalroof.com.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
Open enrollment for health coverage is here, and this year there are a few changes to the process. Florida Blue is here to help. Whether you're looking to switch, enroll for the first time, or renew your coverage, our Florida Blue agents will guide you every step of the way. Call 1-866-531-8473 to connect with an agent to find the right plan for you. Call us at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Do you want free internet forever? It's yours. Because now Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines. Really, Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest internet and Wi-Fi speeds, so you get smoother streaming, gaming, and working. You ready to get free internet forever? Call 833-951-1524 or go to spectrum.com/free forever for full details. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered to the home via HFC.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There, the last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
If you have a project around the home that you've been trying to do, whether it's a renovation or a custom build out, use the people that I trust, Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractor for over 20 years. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. All you need to do is reach out to him to get a free estimate at watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net, or give him a call at 813-715-7383. That's 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Tell him you heard about it on the Mike Calda Show.
Hey, y'all, it's Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger. Look, if you've been juggling high interest rate credit cards, personal loans, and just trying to make it to payday, you're not alone. But here's the truth. If you own a home, you may be sitting on the solution. A cash out refinance could help you roll all that debt into one simple payment. No more 22% credit cards, no more minimum payments that never seem to move the needle, just one monthly mortgage payment and a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I'll run the numbers for you. If it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you straight. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest advice from the guy that's been helping folks just like you for over 30 years. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Call now. Start saving.
Come on, man.
Football season is here, and Hooters is your game day HQ. Catch all the action with ice-cold $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Or grab a wings to go at originalhooters.com to find a location near you. Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now, during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Animal Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
It's RSV season. Is your baby protected? RSV is the #1 cause of hospitalization in all infants. Protect your baby from severe RSV with an immunization.
I think he's having trouble breathing.
A vaccine during pregnancy or preventive antibody is now available. Help prevent RSV before it happens. Learn more by visiting lung.org/RSV.
Furnished by the American Lung Association.
Busch Gardens Tampa Bay's Christmastown, sponsored by Geico, is back. The annual Tampa Bay tradition is holiday fun for all ages. Busch Gardens Christmastown, sponsored by Geico, is included with any daily admission, fun card, or annual pass. For more information, visit ChristmasTown.com.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Cold front went by today, so mostly clear and a cold night tonight. We'll see lows by daybreak about 45 to 50. Lots of sunshine coming up on Friday. Nice bounce back with high temperatures rising into the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Mo Better News coming up at the top of the hour.
He dreams of being a matador, waving the cape, killing the killing machine, a hero of the ring.
Good afternoon. My name is Drew. His name is Maurice. Together we're Drew Garabo Live, where tomorrow we'll be saving Christmas with our good buddy John Senning and Dizzy. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. It's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. What's going on?
Well, Drew, I listen to you and Mo every afternoon on my ride home.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And it's usually between about 4:15 and 5 o'clock.
Thank you.
I've been known to sit in the park driveway of my home, catching the end of a segment.
Thank you.
But I'm calling to say I thoroughly enjoyed the football segment.
Oh.
I've never caught it before.
Thank you.
I'm a huge football fan.
Yeah.
I'm a commissioner of a survivor pool.
Oh.
And I just wanted to call and say I loved the segment.
Thank you. That is so sweet of you. I really, really appreciate that. Todd is great. He's so knowledgeable and speaks in such an efficient, matter-of-fact way. He is the commissioner of our league, and in fact, I have to nominate him for commissioner of the year. There's who is doing this? It's either Buffalo Wild Wings or some wing company that is doing where you can nominate your commissioner. There it is, the first ever fantasy endorsement deal, where you can nominate your commissioner for Mike's Hard Lemonade, and you can tell why he's such a great commissioner. Todd takes it so far, my dear Wendy, that our league is the Battle of the Network Stars, if you're old enough to remember that amazing program that happened every year. And we all had to pick different TV characters to name our team after. Last year it was candy bars. This year it's TV characters. I can't wait to see what it is next year, but I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Thank you.
Thoroughly did. Thank you. I'm a Bills fan. I'll be in Buffalo for the Philadelphia game on the 28th. And I hope we take care of New England. We'll see.
It's going to be an interesting one. The Patriots are underdogs at home, I believe, for the first time this season. And Buffalo seemed to be putting it together last week. So I would anticipate they beat the brakes off the New England Patriots this weekend, my dear. Yeah. Go Bills, and great speaking with you.
Appreciate you guys. Good luck tomorrow on the drive.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. So it's funny because as I was saying this, I saw that a couple of people commented on my Facebook status. I finally said in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, well, the reason I did it is because today is breakup day, the day that couples, according to Facebook statuses, are most likely to break up.
Oh.
Marie Claire, the website, said that the most popular day of the year to break up is this week. In 2008, researchers used the statistics from Facebook to study when people are most likely to change their status from in a relationship to single. Turns out that day is December 11th, and ever since, netizens have held on to that date, dubbing it Breakup Day. So, in light of that, I decided to change my relationship status to in a relationship with Sarah. The funniest thing was I totally forgot that I had changed my Facebook status to say I was in a relationship with my friend Steve.
Oh.
I did that a couple of months ago. I totally forgot that I did that. And so when I went to go say that I'm in a relationship with Sarah, I did have to break up with Steve. So I guess
poor Steve.
To my buddy Steve out there, Stephanie can have you back. I am done with you. We are no longer in a relationship together. I apologize. But Sarah has my heart. You know that. And I changed my status because it is breakup day. So I wanted on breakup day to double down on our relationship. I'm certainly not breaking up with her, and I pray every night to a God that hopefully exists that she will not dump me. She's seen me through the worst of times, and she deserves to see me in the best of times. And those best of times, by the way, they're when I'm alone with her, Mo. Dennis DeYoung said it right. All right, so what do you got coming up in the Mo Better News? That's what people want to know, Mo.
Stop playing with my Powerball money. Lightning hope to start a new streak tonight, and Jordan versus NASCAR.
Thank you. That's next on the Mo Better News. Universal Roof and Contracting wants to give you the gift of peace of mind this holiday season. Schedule a free roof inspection. Go, honey, you know what I got us for this Christmas? I got us a roof inspection. She'll be like, it must have cost you a fortune. And you'll go, because you don't want to tell her it didn't cost you anything. UniversalRoof.com. They'll come out to your house, take a look around your roof. Ideally, they'll say, hey, there's nothing wrong with your roof. But if you need some repair work done, they'll do it pronto, they'll do it affordably, and they will do it with structural integrity. If you need a re-roofing, you can just say, hey, I listen to Drew Garabo Live, and they'll go, guess what? 20% off re-roofing, simply because you listen to this radio program. UniversalRoof.com. I've used them before in Orlando when Hurricane Charlie tore up my roof. I'd use them again in a minute if a hurricane tore up my roof again. UniversalRoof.com for your free roof inspection from Universal Roof and Contracting.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's coming.
Ding dong.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back on the road with their tour, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve. And The Bone has your tickets. Listen to The Bone every day. Head to the free 1025 The Bone app or go to theboneonline.com to win free tickets. Tickets are on sale now with Ticketmaster.com or the Benchmark International Arena box office. $1 from every ticket sold for the 3 p.m. show will go to the Calta Family Foundation. TSO, live December 14th at the Benchmark International Arena. Don't miss TSO, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve Tour. From Trans-Siberian Orchestra and 1025 The Bone. Real, raw Christmas. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough crash, Brandon Boulevard westbound toward Lakewood Drive. Eastbound traffic also affected here. Gornto Lake Road northbound has an accident toward Providence Ridge Boulevard. Southbound traffic also affected. Also a wreck northbound 41 at Sims Road back beyond Ohio. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound crash at McIntosh will delay you back to Darby Lake Street. Westbound I-4 incident toward the interchange will back you up to the Selman Connector. Waters Avenue crash, big delay approaching Armenia. This is Eric with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
'Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit Dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
The new year is almost upon us, and it's time to start thinking about New Year's resolutions and things we want to improve in 2026. And if you aren't happy with your old, inefficient windows or doors, call my friends at WeatherTight Windows. Transform the look of your home with the new hurricane-resistant sliders or modern windows. Nobody in Tampa Bay knows window doors better than WeatherTight Mike. Request a free consultation and happy holidays from WeatherTight Mike and me, Mike Calta.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Experience the excitement of Wrench Fest at Riveters Tampa, presented by Jägermeister and Armando Law. Motorcycle, rad rod, and hot rod enthusiasts will gather for a high-octane celebration of speed, style, and innovation Saturday, December 13th, noon to 5 p.m. Live music, a pinup contest, and lots more. Come hang with us for the excitement of Throttle America. Wrench Fest at Riveters, Saturday, December 13th. Riveters on Dale Mabry between 275 and Ray J.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, where we're decking our halls with deals for all month long during Toyotathon. Drive a new Tacoma, $249 per month, with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get your best price instantly. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport.
Port Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Galvin here, and I have something you're going to want to hear. Badger Bob Services is now in Tampa Bay. Badger Bob's offers cooling and heating repair, replacement, service, and maintenance. They also do plumbing, water heater installation, repair, and service. Badger Bob Services is the way to go. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. And get this, they guarantee next day installation on cooling systems, or they're going to pay you $250. And with over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. And Badger Bob's is always hiring. Are you an experienced HVAC technician, plumber, electrician, or customer service rep? Well, if you want competitive pay, a chance to work with people who love what they do, 401k match, and great benefits, just visit badgerbobs.com/careers. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but they're serious about service. Badger Bob's Service is now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at trajanwealth.com.
Share hope.
Share hope.
Share hope.
This holiday, our community needs hope unlike ever before. You can share hope this season by donating at metromin.org.
Mike Caldy here. And listen, the holidays are hands down the best time to get engaged. The whole family's already together, the pressure's on, and the Golden Diamond Source has thousands of diamonds waiting for you in their jewelry wonderland. If you want a gift that actually says forever, this is where you get it. Engagement rings, diamond earrings, diamond bracelets, the sharpest gold fashion pieces, and yeah, fellas, they've even got the brand new men's watch department. Something for everybody on your list. So don't settle. Not this time of year. At the Golden Diamond Source, they make it stupid easy to give a gift people never forget. Their experts will walk you right to the perfect piece. No crowds, no mall chaos, none of that nonsense. And this is why they've been America's trusted jeweler for over 40 years. They back it up with 0% financing for up to 5 years. You could grab a $5,000 diamond for $84 a month. That's crazy. So do it right. Visit the Golden Diamond Source and make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an awesome 31-day sale going on right now. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, superior products, exceptional service.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash. I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo better than this.
Well, anyway, we're going to do it soon. Call it down.
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Drewbert, the Powerball system is a lot like the Hard Rock app. They get their claws in you and they don't let go. You're hooked.
You've been enslaved by the gambling monster.
This Powerball has been promising a winner for the last 2 months, and now it has jumped up to $1 billion. And because it keeps lying and nobody keeps winning. No player matched all 6 winning numbers on Wednesday's night's drawing. The next Powerball drawing, and I will be there because you can't win if you don't play, is this Saturday, December 13th.
This is your time, Mo.
I feel it. I feel it. Boy, it'll be the Christmas of FUs. I will only do evil with that money, Drew. I'm not even lying.
Can't help but think that's the reason you're not going to win.
That might be the reason I do win. Lightning hope to start new win streak tonight against the New Jersey Devils. They will be shorthanded on defense as Captain Victor Hedman and goaltender Andrei Vasilevsky are put on injured reserve.
What's wrong with Vasilevsky, Mo?
Man, I think they're saying it's kind of a torn tendon heel.
Is that what they're saying? A torn tendon heel.
Yeah. It's rare. It's rare in sports.
Sounds like it.
It's when your tendon and your Achilles heel get torn simultaneously.
Torn tendon heel.
Although defenseman Darren Radish has been impressive while carrying more weight on the Bolts defense, he tallied 2 goals in Tuesday's win. This will be the start of that streak because you need more than one game to have a streak.
Well, every streak starts with 1, Mo.
This is true. And every streak continues with 2. NASCAR settles federal antitrust case filed by 2 of its teams, one owned by NBA great Michael Jordan. Jordan's got his hands in everything.
He sure do.
You know what? Also, he's starting to look old.
Yeah, finally.
I think he's younger than me. Yeah. Is he in his 60s?
Jordan has to be in his 60s, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe he is older than me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's probably older than me then. But he looks a lot older than me.
He does.
Yeah, I think, genetics, and probably stress, probably all of the abuse that his body's taking up. He's a big man.
He is a big man,
Drew, yes.
And the weight of knowing that his gambling debts led to the murder of his own father. That's got to be pretty rough.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
The settlement came on the 9th day of the trial before U.S. District Judge Kenneth Bell, who set aside motions when he was told that we're ready. Kessler then led Jordan and 23 XI co-owner Danny Hamlin, as well as front row owner Bob Jenkins, to another room for more talks. They came out with a negotiated deal that they are not giving forth what it is about. I read through this, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what NASCAR was doing against these teams as far as, an antitrust lawsuit or case being filed.
I tried to look it up, and then I tried to talk to Senning about it because he's a NASCAR guy. I still have no idea.
None whatsoever. So I don't want
to.
It's not like I wasn't prepared. It's just I tried, and I'm like, okay, so at least he settled.
Yeah, so it's over.
Do you know HGTV's Frank Casalino?
I know Frank.
He died 56 after sudden health complications. A lot of these stars are just dropping. 55.
That's too young to die.
It's too young to die, and it's also coming up to be like you gotta go. I think if you can make it from 55 to 60. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be all right.
Preach.
You're gonna be all right.
I'm trying, Mo.
I know. I'm rooting. I'm in your corner, brother. I know you got it. I know you got it. This is weird. Carl Wrench Netflix trial is set to begin. He was a sci-fi director that they're accused of swindling $11 million from a budget Netflix gave him to do a big budget series.
And he just took the money?
That's over 5 years. He's facing many years behind bars if convicted of wire fraud, money laundering, and making a series of illegal transactions. The filmmaker is alleged to have used the $11 million for his own benefit, buying a $740,000 Ferrari. Well, they cost money. Okay,
they ain't cheap.
I got to get to the set, Drew. A $340,000 watch. I got to know what time to show up at the set, Drew.
$340,000 watch.
And people ain't even wearing watches no more.
Come on.
You know what? I would like a nice little Rolex, just for show. And 4 luxury mattresses totaling $700,000.
Now that I could see spending money on. A
Really?
luxury mattress?
$700,000 for some mattresses.
How much do you love sleeping on a comfortable bed?
I'm just saying, that's a lot of mattress money right there.
Better than a Rolly.
Welcome to Dairy hits 5.8 million viewers, and I Love LA reaches 1 million. These are 2 series highs for HBO. You talked about Welcome to Dairy, then you didn't. Was it because you finished it?
No, no. It's one of those shows that Sarah and we went on to other shows, like Mayor of Kingstown.
You were raving about the series premiere.
I'll still rave. It's phenomenal. It's just there's so many other great shows out there. We're caught up finally on Mayor of Kingstown. We're almost caught up on The Beast Within, the Claire Danes and Matthew Reese show.
Okay.
We got to get back to Dairy.
Great show. You will go back to Dairy.
I absolutely will. So good.
Okay, all right. You know me, I'm on my documentary kid.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten all about, what was that? Every now and then I say, wait, yeah, I want to do, Titan Doc. Okay, and I'm just finished. What was the one I told you about?
Diddy?
Well, I'm still working on that one. Courtney Love documentary, Anti-Heroin, to premiere at Sundance. Co-directed by Edward Lovelace and James Hale, the film feature film promises to reveal the now sober Love's unfiltered and unapologetic story. Are we interested in Courtney Love's story?
No, I'm not.
I mean, she was around a lot of people you like.
Yeah, I know.
She was in the mix, Drew.
I'm aware. I got enough of her in that Soaked in Bleach or Drenched in whatever that documentary was where they allege that she killed Kurt. I got enough about her there.
Okay, no, I didn't watch that.
You haven't seen that one?
No,
dude, you'll get done with that and you're going to be like, oh my God, maybe Courtney killed Kurt.
What's it called? Soaked in Bleach?
Is it Drenched in
Bleach? Oh my God, yeah. That was it recent?
It was like Soaked in Bleach, 2015, 10 years ago.
Okay, all right, let me catch up on that one. I find her story fascinating in so much as I'm not sure how she got as big as she did.
Who, Courtney?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I guess we do know.
Well, she wouldn't have gone that big if not for Kurt.
So right place, right time, associated with the right person.
Yeah, it is the perspective of Tom Grant, the private detective who was hired by Courtney to find Kurt Cobain shortly before his death. It explores the theory that Cobain's death was not a suicide.
Did he love Courtney Love?
Yeah.
He did?
As much as he could love another human being, he didn't love himself.
And we good with the daughter? What was it? What's her
Frances
name?
Bean.
Yeah, Frances
She's
Bean.
with that Wolfgang Puck now. Wait, no, Wolfgang Van Halen. No, she's with Tony Hawk's kid.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
if they have a kid, that kid's going to be the coolest kid on earth.
Yeah, you best believe it.
Loins of Kurt Cobain and Tony Hawk?
Yeah, but the question is, did Frances Bean get any of either of their talents? She's not a recording artist, right?
I mean, not that anybody knows of. If a tree falls in a forest, nobody hears it, doesn't make a noise.
Yeah, this is true. She's got Cobain money to live on.
Does she
I bet you nothing. She's probably a benefactor.
Frances Bean Cobain, what does she do? All right, here we go. Model, journalist, film producer, and visual artist. She has recorded vocals for the duo Evelyn and has exhibited her artwork under the pseudonym Fiddle Tim.
All right.
Yeah, ain't nobody knows.
You know what she's basically doing, right? Nothing.
Trust fund baby.
Yeah, trust fund baby. Exhibited her artwork, Drew.
Yeah.
That's in air quotes for those of you that cannot see. Speaking of rock royalty, as far as daughters of rock stars go, Kelly Osbourne is lashing out at criticism over her dramatic weight loss, quote unquote, saying, "My dad just died. It's absolutely devastating that women can't support other women, but baby, you too thin." You've seen the pictures, right?
I mean, look, it's got to be tough for a woman who's first too chubby and then too skinny, but she went way too thin. Dial back the Ozempic, honey.
Exactly. There's just a point, and you can do whatever you. Is this her?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize. That's
right.
Evelyn. Sorry, I didn't realize I had it playing.
We grew up closer than
And that's kids in the studio goofing around.
Yeah.
You can do what you want to do with your body, obviously, but you can't lie to those with eyes, and that is someone. What is it? Body dysmorphia, when you look at yourself and you don't see what's actually there.
Correct. That's what she's got.
Yeah. It's not. You know who else I feel has that is she's just in Wicked.
Ariana Grande.
She used to be fine.
She did, and
now she's a skeleton.
It's got to be so tough for these women though, because if they gain weight, then it's like, oh, they're fat, and then they take that Ozempic, and it's like, oh, skinny.
But you got to look at who's calling you fat. You also got to look. What you need to do is look in the mirror and go, I look good here. I'm good with myself. Or you look in the mirror and go, I could probably take off a couple of pounds. Not important that I race to do it with a drug, but
that's not the way body dysmorphia works, Mo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. She added that I choose to share my content with you and share the happy side of my life, not the miserable side of my life. So to all those people, F off. You can imagine she used the entire word there.
And she did a cover of Madonna's "Papa Don't Preach." And then Ozzy came out with a version about her.
No, he did. He did not.
That Danny Aiello story just blows my mind.
Dude, I
still can't believe it.
It's so crazy. That her cover of Papa Don't Preach might have been almost as bad as when Brooke Hogan tried to enter the pop
I forgot
world
about
with
that.
God
Poor
awful.
Brooke.
Who? Come on, man. You got not that you had a singing lineage, but still, if you've got all of that money.
Wait, she has a song called "Hey Yo."
Cultural appropriation?
Brooke does. It's Brooke Hogan. "Hey Yo." What Nick Hogan did to his best friend in the car crash, Brooke Hogan did to us by releasing that music. I think that's safe to say.
Her voice is the lowest thing in the mix.
Oh, you got to bury it. Yeah, I credit the sound engineer for knowing to bury her voice in the mix.
A voice you don't bury in the mix, Jelly Roll, says he was colorblind until he recently lost a substantial amount of weight.
Wait. Losing weight can make you not colorblind anymore?
Get this.
Okay.
When we would be going back 6 years or so when I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
And I'd gone to get a physical because I was feeling really sluggish, and she took my blood sugar and said, go to the emergency room right now.
Yeah.
There was a point where my eyesight, I'm nearsighted.
Yeah.
And my eyesight reversed. I couldn't use my glasses, and I just bought 2 pairs, so I was pissed. Because whereas I could see up close, but I needed glasses to see far away, I all of a sudden couldn't see up close and didn't need glasses to see far away. It literally reversed itself. And when I started dropping the weight, it flipped itself back. So that sugar, they say diabetic retinopathy can actually have an influence on hue discrimination. There have been studies since at least the 90s. It's not the same as full color blindness, but it can make things look dull and washed out. And I talked to my eye doctor about what I went through, and she said, yes, that can be a symptom of a very high blood sugar where it messes with your eyesight.
Huh.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Diabetes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And he lost. I tell you what, have you seen him? He looks good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He knows when.
Looks great.
Yeah.
He's turned his life around completely. He used to be a fat convict, and now he's a freaking pop star who's skinny.
Do we want a skinny Jelly Roll?
No. No, I need his name to be Jelly Roll and him to be big.
We talked about, girls and the troubles they go through with weight loss. Fat guys are reverse discriminated against when they lose weight.
Yes.
Because it's like, well, he's not going to be funny
Jonah
anymore.
Hill, same way.
Jonah Hill, we liked you because you were fat. Well, John Candy never left the way he died, but,
True. He never got to turn it around.
Speaking of fat people, In-N-Out stopped serving order number 67 because of, they would call out 67.
Oh, I see.
Order 67, and then people would go crazy in the In-N-Out burger, which they need to open up one soon here. Please, come on.
Yeah.
I like me an In-N-Out burger, and that's the Mo Better.
Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Hello there, Drew Garabo Live, Mo Better News. How may we help you?
Hey, my brothers, this is PBE.
What up, PBE? Hey. Coming out tomorrow?
Hey. I was actually calling. I was actually going to try and come out there. I got my bike. I got everything, but I just don't have the time. I got too much going on in my shop. But I did. I was going to come out and put a name with the face so you guys know what a handsome face you're looking at and talking to. But
damn it.
I'm we got something going on the 13th up there in Tampa. A whole pile of guys. I think we got about 71 bikes now, something like that. So
nice.
So
nice.
giving us some local charities up there.
Sweet.
So I just wanted to call and wish you guys good luck tomorrow. Have a great day tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
But another thing,
appreciate that.
Another thing I wanted to mention, Drew.
Yo.
You got to stop sending me down rabbit holes because you talked about the thing with what's his name with Phil Hartman's murder and
Andy Dick.
Sent me in that rabbit hole. Now you're sending me down a rabbit hole with Michael Jordan and his father's death. So now I got to look into that. So you stop mentioning these things that I don't know about. You got to get trapped in them.
I am proud to do it. These are conspiracy theories that need to be explored. Both Michael Jordan's gambling debts leading to his dad's death and Andy Dick being at least somewhat responsible for the death of Phil Hartman. Tragedy.
Yeah, I started reading about that after you mentioned it. It's kind of crazy. He's not a very good person, that's for sure.
He is not. He's a bad dick. Thank you, Eric. Good to hear from you, my man. Tomorrow, we will save Christmas with your help. Your Tampa Bay Lightning are coming up next. I thank you very much for listening. We will see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. The toy drive starts. 10 a.m. we start broadcasting. So come on out to the Walmart on Tampa Road in Oldsmar, and we'll see you there. Thank you very much to the Fran Hosh Law Group in advance because they are putting together a huge cavalcade, and they're going to bring it on. I think we're going to have Fran on around 12:30 tomorrow. She is incredible. They do so much for the community, and they host many, many events. If you go to lawfran.com or the Fran Hosh Law Group Facebook events page, you can find out all about them. Fran Hosh is all about paying back the community that supports her. So go to lawfran.com, find out all kinds of information about biking safety and the Fran Hosh Law Group events, and we'll see Fran tomorrow, where we will see you tomorrow at the Walmart in Oldsmar on Tampa Road as we save Christmas once again. Thank you very much for listening to the program. Stick around for some Lightning hockey. Let's go Buccaneers, right? And take care. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still off ramp right lane blockage 75 north to I-4. McIntosh Road northbound crash at Jess Walden Road will back you up considerably. Gorntoll Lake crash still there. Northbound Providence Ridge Boulevard. Thursday night football traffic toward Ray J is expected. Waters Avenue crash eastbound toward Armenia still a problem. This is Eric with traffic. Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain, very intense, can make your eyes water. It makes you walk funny because you're trying to get pressure off your heel. I had instability. I was so frustrated. I didn't know what to do. And I was driving past the Good Feet store. I mean, why not? Give it a try.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love.
They wanted to make sure they fitted me with the right thing. And so they brought out several different arch supports and gave me the opportunity to try them in shoes and walk around with them until they found the perfect ones for my feet. I had no idea that they would be that patient, and I had no idea they would be that kind. And you just knew, like, your feet just, when they got on the right ones, they were like, oh yeah. And it really did make a big difference. It made my foot not hurt. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hi.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Okay. Only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There. last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Animal Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Holidays are a great time to get engaged because all the family's already together. At Gold and Diamond Source, they've got thousands of diamonds to choose from in their jewelry wonderland. Looking for a gift that says forever? Find stunning engagement rings, diamond earrings, diamond bracelets, the most stylish gold fashion, and plenty for men in their new men's and watch department. There is something for everyone on your list, and don't settle for anything less than perfection. At the Gold and Diamond Source, they make it easy to give a gift they'll never forget. Their experts have the perfect, luxurious gift for everyone without dealing with that mall madness. Gold and Diamond Source has been America's trusted jeweler for over 40 years. Finance your purchase with 0% interest for up to 5 years. You could even get a $5,000 diamond for only $84 a month. Visit the Gold and Diamond Source today and make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, visit fvgradio.com. If you want 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now, 800-417-6411. 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 800-417-6411 and give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways and not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Get to Main Street in Newport Richey with Bud Light for the Calta Cruismas Pub Crawl, Friday night, December 19th. Come crawl, stroll, and party with the entire Mike Calta show, and maybe even score a cruise for 2 on Calta Cruise 19. We kick things off at the Kangaroo at 7 p.m. and end the night with Pitbull Toddler live at Bourbon on Main.
Injured? The system's not built for you. We are. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
It's beginning to look a lot like Drew and John Save Christmas. That's because they are saving Christmas. Drew and John Save Christmas. The Toy Drive, hosted by Drew Garabo and John Senning, is happening at the Walmart at 3801 Tampa Road in Oldsmar. And you can join in the fun. The Bone will be set up at 6 a.m. on Friday, December 12th. And then join Drew and John as they broadcast live from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Special thanks to Achieva Credit Union and Furman Chevy Dealers. Happy holidays from 1025 The Bone. The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
3, 2, 1.
It begins.
All systems go.
Right now on The Bone, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The following is a presentation of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The Tampa Bay Lightning were finally rewarded for their good play against the Montreal Canadiens Tuesday night. In the team's 6-1 win, the Lightning once again limited the opposition to 2 goals or less and got solid goaltending in Jonas Johansson. Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov each had a goal and an assist, as Darren Radish chipped in with 2 goals. The Lightning will look to earn their 2nd win in a row tonight against the New Jersey Devils. The Devils are without 2 of their top offensive players, but are still a dangerous team. Who comes out on top? We'll find out next, right here on Lightning Radio.
Kucherov dances to the slot. Score! What a goal from Nikita Kucherov! Brilliance from Kucherov! Shoots! Score! McDonough! Short-handed goal! Here's a steal. Blake across the blue line, left circle. Cutting in front, shoot, save made. Rebound, Yoshka! Save made by Vasilevsky, 2 in a row. Wow!
The Lightning are ready to take the ice. Now, with the Lightning Audio Network pregame report, here's Greg Linnelli.
And good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us as we get you set for Lightning and Devils. Greg Linnelli with you. The Lightning are 1-1 against the Devils this season, dropping a 5-3 game back on October 11th before getting even with a 5-1 win on November 18th. Darren Radish leads all Lightning players with 4 points in 2 games against the Devils this season. Jake Gensel has scored 3 times. And as you heard in my open, the Lightning ended a 4-game losing streak with a 6-1 win against the Canadiens on Tuesday night. A game that saw a lot of players contribute, which is what you want to see. This has been a theme so far this year. The Lightning are dealing with some injuries. Oh, by the way, Dave Randorf, Lightning broadcaster, tweeted this out a little bit ago on Victor Hedman. He said, Cooper confirming that the injury is the same one that previously kept Hedman out for 12 games. He's going to see a specialist for a second opinion, and that the team will know in a couple of days if this is going to be long-term. So there you go. Lightning been dealing with injuries to key players all season, but they keep winning. Why do they keep winning and munching points? Well, they're getting contributions from those depth players. Charles-Edouard Destou is certainly one of them, and he came up big in the last game.
Kucherov again at the right circle. Kucherov, left circle. Destou, score! Destou! Charles-Edouard Destou! Scores in his home province. He's from Rimouski. That's got to feel great for Charles-Edouard Destou. He snuck in from the point, and one time the Kucherov centering feed through Montembeault, 4-0 Lightning.
God, I'm from the West Coast, and I think it's sick being here. Like it's a really special place. It's one of a kind, and to be able to grow up and then I think he had like 40 people here tonight, and you're good for him because he ate a -5 earlier in the year, and he got it all. And that's hard to get back, and he got it all back in one shot. So really happy for him, and that's got to be a dream come true for him.
He's been dynamite back there, and again, that whole back end has been productive. One of the guys that I mentioned in the monologue and a little bit ago was Darren Radish, and he had himself a game against Montreal.
This is one by the Lightning. Nicely done. Point got it back to Radish, center point. Shoot, score! Radish! Well, you win the faceoff. You give yourself a chance to make a play, and Radish wasted no time, risking it. So Radish has 2 goals tonight.
Just another day, and another game of hockey. It's it's a special night, but I'm just fortunate to play in the NHL and just get to do it here at the Bell Center. So
Pretty cool. Again, those were 2 goals in his 200th NHL game, so good for him. He's been so good for this team, particularly with Hedman being out. Radish is one of those players, maybe the only player on the back end, that provides that type of offensive capability, and it's fun to see, and he needs to keep it going, and the more playing time he gets, the better he is. I told you about Victor Hedman earlier, and John Cooper spoke about Heddy's injury because he had to leave the game early in that Montreal game right afterwards.
It's a little bit of a concern, so we'll get him reevaluated here. We still have a couple games in this road trip, but it's tough to lose the big guy. He's such an important part of our team, so fingers crossed here.
Yeah, I mean, look, big part of the team. You want him eventually healthy when the games matter the most, which would be the playoffs, but we'll see what happens with Victor Hedman. By the way, again, Ed Encina from the Tampa Bay Times. Jonas Johansson will be in net tonight. Andre Vasilevsky still day-to-day. Quote, it's a little bit of a wait and see, end quote. That's coming from Cooper. Hedman, as we told you, getting a second opinion on his injury. And Ryan McDonough is improving. Cooper said he has a good skate day. So there you go. A little bit of an update and in real time with what's going on regarding this team and some of the injuries that they're facing and the adversity they're facing. Because let's face it, it's hard to do this in a league where there's a ton of parity. But the Lightning have done it through good scouting, good coaching, and discipline. And it's allowed them to be competitive. They also, obviously, if recall, defenseman Declan Carlisle. He has somebody who has been up here with a big club. He has skated in 9 games with the Lightning. He's got 1 goal and it's a +1. And when you take a look at what he's been able to provide, it's some stability back there, no doubt. And he even talked about the Tampa Bay's back end.
They do a really good job on being on both sides of the puck. They really do play a good 200-foot game. They're great in the D zone, and they're also involved in a lot of rushes. So just kind of following suit and trying to continue that.
So the Lightning looking to continue to munch points. That's what this is about. On the road, it's hard to do, but the Lightning have done a nice job collectively munching points, minus that 4-game skid that they easily corrected against Montreal, winning 6-1. When the Lightning score 4 or more goals or force a shutout, you're in a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. And don't forget, each weekday at noon, Dave Michigan and I host Lightning Power Lunch. It's presented by Refrom. It's 1 hour of hockey talk for your lunch hour. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the video live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And if you missed the show, download the podcast in your favorite app and listen anytime. When we return, we'll talk to our panel, Ben Pierce, Bobby the Chief Taylor, Jared Johnston, who will be in for Eric Erlinson. We'll get you set for the game tonight. We'll get their thoughts on what to expect. It's coming up in about 20 minutes. Lightning and Devils on Lightning Radio.
Hi, it's Andrew Duncan of the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty. Have a home that failed to sell? Did you maybe hire a friend or someone inexperienced with selling in challenging markets? Then you need to hire the local team that has guaranteed and sold the most homes in Tampa Bay over the last 20 years. The Duncan Duo team specializes in creative approaches to get homes sold that failed to sell elsewhere. With over $3 billion sold, and that's billions with a B. Get the best offers for your home and sold guaranteed at DuncanDuo.com.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who'd gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's going to hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hey Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
The Lightning Foundation's 50-50 raffle, presented by Moffitt Cancer Center, supports hundreds of local charities. Each home game has a single pot with the winner selected during the third period. Visit bolts5050.com to purchase tickets. Do good and win big.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible 31-day sale going on right now. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors, plus no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Bonus, free TrueScene screen upgrade for the first 50 customers. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Every day, 44 people in the U.S. die from a drug overdose. The majority of overdose deaths involve opioid use. Overdose deaths accelerated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Under Florida's Good Samaritan Act, you cannot be prosecuted for calling 911 to get help for someone who has overdosed. This is especially critical in emergencies where every second counts. There is help. Recovery is possible. Visit CFBHN for more information.
Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
This is Lightning Radio.
And he kick it to a teammate who he's tripped. No call. Jake Gensel flips it high in the air out of the zone. Point after it. Braden Point gets it across the line. Points it alone. Score! Braden Point! Huge goal for Braden Point! Boy, did the Lightning need that from him. And did he need that? A highlight reel goal. Silences the crowd here at the Bell Center.
It was awesome. Pointer got us going there, and it's it kind of just gave everyone a little bit of a jump. Like I said, we've been playing well, but we just haven't been scoring, and just to get that first one in the first period was a really good start.
It was Darren Radish talking about the start, Braden Point getting a goal. That was great to see as the Lightning win by 5 in that game against the Canadiens. They take on the Devils coming up in about 20 minutes tonight here on Lightning Radio. Greg Linnelli with you. Glad you're with us. Jonas Johansson getting the opportunity to start again in net, and Victor Hedman out. He's getting reevaluated. Bobby the Chief Taylor, Jarrett Johnston, and Ben Pierce are with us right now to talk about this game and what to expect. Chief, I'll start with you. A lot of positives from that last game. Most importantly, they get the win, but how they did it was impressive, and it was good to see Point get a couple of goals. They really need him to get going, don't they?
Oh, boy, did they ever. I think especially with the man advantage, because he's one of the main guys that gets the puck into the zone, with his speed. In fact, everybody knows how fast he is, so they don't stand up at that blue line as much when he's out there. They'll back off it, so that'll give the Lightning a lot of opportunity to get the puck in the zone for the power play, which, of course, the face-off would be nice if they could win the majority of them. But nonetheless, when he does go out, he gets it back in there as quickly as possible.
And, Ben, it's a situation where when you take a look at the Lightning, even with all the losses, we've talked about this before, they're giving themselves a chance to be in every game with the way they're defending and the way their goaltender's been.
Yeah, it's been really good. And, it seems like everybody that comes up defensively is doing their part. And you look at Declan Carlisle tonight, he comes back up, didn't spend too long back down in Syracuse. And, it's easy to forget that this is a guy that tonight's his 10th game in the NHL this season already, and if you'd have told somebody that before game, what is tonight, 40, 41, I don't know if they would have seen that at the start of the year. So he's really done a really good job for this team, and he's just one on a long, long list in that end. But I do think the focus has to be in that, on what Jonas Johansson has done. I mean, you look at his last 3 starts, right? 9.57 save percentage. He's let in 1 goal in each of his last 3 starts. He's more than held up his end of the bargain. And this, if he continues to do what he's doing, the wins are going to continue to come for the Lightning. And every guy in that locker room has had nothing but good things to say, and it's well deserved because it's been one of the better stretches we've seen out of JoJo.
Jared, you know a lot of those guys in Syracuse, the way they've come up, the fit in, and it doesn't matter who comes up. The Lightning's production has been fantastic. Two guys that are sticking out, Stu and Radish on the back end at least, and there are others, of course. But when you talk about Hedman, who's been out a little bit now and maybe longer, having a couple of guys back there that can move the puck and also fill the net a little is going to be big, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly right. And for guys that most importantly are given the confidence of the coaching staff to then play with confidence, I think is the biggest thing we've seen in Darren Radish's growth specifically. I think he mentioned to the media that during times when he was getting scratched early on in the year, or even you think to last season, he just wanted an opportunity to maybe run with the puck and run with ice time and see what he can do with it. And ultimately, every player is going to make mistakes, and whether it's defensively or with the puck, but he's playing a lot more free than he has in the past, and being trusted in that role and kind of being the number one guy on the power play as well as kind of paid dividends to his confidence in his overall game. And you mentioned Dastu, you mentioned Carlisle. I mean, Carlisle specifically, I think, will just continue to step into the fold, and he's just one of those guys that has been ready. I mean, you mentioned Max Crozier as well, that we haven't even talked about, who spent a significant amount of time in Syracuse. And there are a lot of guys that maybe played more time than they needed to in a sense as well, where maybe they were ready for a call, but the timing wasn't right. It's a loaded decor here in Tampa, and they get more than their fair share of preparation in Syracuse. And obviously the kudos goes to some of the coaching staff and development coaches, skating coaches that work down there every day with them as well.
Chief, this Devils team, I think a lot of expectations coming in. They've been hit by injuries and guys being out of the lineup as well, but this is a team that's hovering around a playoff spot, and it always feels like they give the Lightning a pretty good matchup. The Lightning got to be ready tonight, don't they?
Oh, yeah, this team can score. It was interesting when I was kind of looking over both teams' record this afternoon. The record when scoring first. Both these teams do really win a lot when they score first. Lightning are 11-3-1, and New Jersey's 11-2-1 when they score first. Now then, if they don't score first, and they're not leading after the first period, the Lightning are 6-8-1 and Jersey 6-10. So you can see they're almost mirror images of one another when it comes to how the game progresses for them. They got a young club that really skates, really likes to play offensively, and I think when their goaltender is playing well, then their defense is solid. If their goaltenders are struggling a little bit, then that's when they struggle as well. But it's going to be an interesting game because both these teams like to skate. Both these teams play their best game when they're on the other team's zone, doing the forechecking, and the puck retrieval is very important in the success of their team. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to play out.
It is, and Chief mentioned the Devils goaltending, Ben, and it's been the one, again, bright spot for Tampa Bay, in addition to so many others, that the goaltending tandem of Vasi and Johansson has really been outstanding. Good to see Johansson, for his sake, have some opportunities here to play. I know it's at the expense of Vasi, who's a bit, dinged up right now, but I think he's answered the challenge.
Yeah, I mentioned the last three games with that .957 save percentage, but you look at this season coming into tonight, among all NHL goalies that have at least 10 starts this year, he was 20th with his .907 save percentage entering tonight, right? So that's well into the starting goalie territory. And this is a guy at the start of the year that you thought was maybe going to get 20 starts all season. He's more than stepped up for this group, and he's literally among the NHL's best starting goalies statistically when it comes to that save percentage numbers. So he's just answered that bell time and time again. And especially lately when the goals haven't been there for the Lightning, he's really holding up his end of the deal.
He is. And, Jared, it is interesting with a lot of these players who have been in and out of the lineup. Mish and I were talking about it on our show today. A guy like Sabrin comes up and has fit in quite well. And this is a guy that, does what Douglas does, but maybe does it slightly better. He's got a little bit more experience, and he's come up and has acquitted himself pretty well.
I think that's been one of the bigger surprises when a guy that's billed for just being a tough guy and maybe dropping the mitts shows a little bit more than expected as far as what his brand has been across the past few years. And in general, I mean, I remember, what was it, the first game at home, he scores for the Lightning and he snipes it, and that's when the Lightning needed some momentum. All of a sudden, it's Scott Sabourin stepping up and fighting the back of the net. And it's all just about him playing a simple game and taking his line mates into the fight. I mean, even Curtis Douglas and Jack Finley have talked about when they played together, and other guys that have kind of stepped in with Sabourin, that when you have a guy with that much experience and you listen and you play that smart, responsible, kind of gritty game, it wears down the other team. It's makes the other team really hustle for the puck, especially in their defensive zone, because if that line doesn't have possession of the puck, at the very least, they're going to make you go 200 feet back the other way and get plastered in the middle of the ice, on the boards, wherever it may be. I think he's a leader by example in that sense, and it's worked really well when he has factored into the Lightning lineup.
No doubt. And, you know, that fourth line, Chief, has been pretty solid when you start talking about the Lightning and whoever's been on that fourth line. But Gord, Pontus Holmberg, who's been really good. Gergensons has been really good. It's been the one line, when healthy, that's provided consistent production. And I know we've referenced this a little bit, very similar to the third line during the cup runs. Maybe not quite the offensive ability, but they really just know their role, don't they? And they all can skate, which I think helps.
What really helps, too, is that they play a heavier game, too. You know, when they go into forecheck, you know, it's not with the Tinkerbell wand. You know, they take the man. They don't have to put him through the boards, but they take the man. So when you're out on the ice and you know you've got a line that's coming at you, they're going to take the body all the time. You start moving that puck a little bit faster than you want to. Therefore, you know, that's when the mistakes can be made. You know, when you want to move that puck quickly, you just make sure that you want to get it away so you don't get smeared over the boards. So I think that's what's been their biggest thing. They get in that offensive zone. Almost said offense from a Canadian. Anyway, offense.
I'm not going to hold that against you, Chief.
I know. Gee, I thought I got that out of my system. Anyway, you know, you don't want to. Nobody wants to get hit. You know, I don't care if it's hard or it's mediocre. You know, a medium well, but you know, so that's when you move the puck quickly, and if you've got that other team, the defenseman or the wingers, whomever's back fast, playing with their face in the glass. That's when you really get the turnovers. That's when you maintain pressure in that offensive zone. And that line does that very well.
Well, and
Ben, what do we think? The power play going to get going tonight or what?
You know, you hope so, right? I mean, they had one the other night, but I do think that Darren Radish adds a dynamic to that power play that's very shoot happy, if you will. You know, he's not afraid to shoot the puck, which is good. The important thing is making sure those shots are hitting the net. But I do like the fact that the power play, at least over the last 5 or so games, has seemed more willing to shoot the puck instead of maybe waiting for that perfect setup. I think that's the big key is, especially when things aren't working, you just have to find ways to get that puck to the net. And hopefully that continues tonight. So we'll see. They had one last game, and we'll see if they can string a couple together tonight.
Jared, it's that and face-offs, right? That everybody's kind of looking at for the Lightning, hopefully improving from game to game.
Well, how did they score the power play goal last game? You win a face-off, and it's Point tying it up, winning it back, and I believe he did get credit for the assist. I'll have to double-check. But I remember at the beginning, right after the goal, he didn't get it somehow. Yeah. But to win the face-off, that's what's important, right? Yeah, I mean, if they'll give it to him these few games, we'll see what happens. We're not in Canada anymore. But yeah, it's important. It's hugely important, and we see it so many times that oftentimes when the Lightning's power play is struggling, it's because they're having to re-enter the zone, especially after not winning the first face-off. I mean, that shaves off like 30 seconds off your power play, and with this team, too, with the drop passes sometimes, like most teams nowadays, it's tough to get back in the zone and set up cleanly. So they're going to be imperative tonight, as is every game.
All right, boys, we will talk to you during the first intermission reports. And, Chief, go get it out.
All right. Yeah, we have to get that offense going here.
We will. Don't worry. All right. For every point that Nick Paul records this season, he will donate $150 to the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. As the presenting partner of Points by Paul, Slide Insurance is generously matching these donations. That $300 to support mental health in Tampa Bay for every point Nick scores. And you can join fellow Bolts fans and their dogs at our watch party presented by High Lie IPA at Two Shepherds Tap Room in Tampa this Saturday starting at 2. The Lightning take on the Islanders at 3:30. Register your dog at tampabaylightning.com/watch parties. All right, when we return, we'll talk to Dave Mishkin. We'll get his thoughts on the game tonight. Lightning and Devils coming up in about 10 minutes on Lightning Radio.
As part of our 90th anniversary celebration, we have enhanced our cash-out refinance home loan. With our new limit, you can now receive up to 90% of your loan to value, providing you with more flexibility and financial freedom. If you have a $400,000 home, receive up to $360,000 with your cash-out refinance. Jumbo loans over $850,000 are available. Get cash for hurricane season, school expenses, or upcoming holidays. Ask about our new rates or learn more at gtefinancial.org/home refi.
Does your business need food service or housekeeping supplies? The MVPs at Imperial Dade distribute over 60,000 items, including cleaning chemicals and janitorial supplies, food service packaging, paper products, floor maintenance equipment, and more. The experts at Imperial Dade can recommend environmentally preferable options and help with labor reduction strategies. Imperial Dade has been serving businesses in Florida for over 80 years and has locations throughout the Sunshine State. Imperial Dade is a proud supporter of the University of South Florida and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit imperialdade.com to learn more.
Hey, Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
Let's live more. Whether your dream vacation is about doing it all or nothing at all, you'll find what you love with Norwegian Cruise Line. Be charmed by historic European cities, wowed by the wild sights of Alaska, or calmed by serene beaches in the Caribbean. Wherever you go next, feel free to experience more with Norwegian. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible 31-day sale going on right now. Buy one, get one, 40% off replacement windows and patio doors, plus no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Bonus, free TrueScene screen upgrade for the first 50 customers. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
This season of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Advent Health.
Gets a left circle. Sits in a Kucherov right circle. Center's point. Shoot! Score! Score!
It's time to be the Thunder.
Rated point! Wow. Rated point! Wow.
Tonight's broadcast of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Spectrum. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Hedman hold, shoots, score! Victor Hedman!
We're just moments away from puck drop as we get ready for Lightning to strike.
Lightning looking to strike again tonight on the road, taking on the Devils. Greg Linnelli with you. couple of minutes out before that puck drops. The man calling the game tonight, the radio voice of the Lightning, Dave Mishkin, is with us right now. And partner, great to be with you again in this setting. And Lightning still dealing with some injuries. You and I talked about it on our show, but one thing is they're defending, and when you do that, regardless of who's in the lineup, you give yourself a chance. And in addition to the good goaltending, Lightning, for the most part, have given themselves a chance to get points in just about every game this year, and they'll probably need more of that tonight, even though the Devils have a couple of big guns out of their lineup.
Well, that is true. Of course, the Lightning have injuries as well, Greg. You know, the Lightning coming off this 4-game losing streak, and then, of course, they won their last game. But you go through 4 straight losses, you figure that some of your stats are going to take a hit. And to back up your point, the Lightning entered this game 5th in the NHL in goals allowed per game.